You're not gonna say nothing?
Yeah, I was waiting for the countdown this time.
Oh, I mean,
you don't do the countdown.
I mean, you be chastising me about my
I don't
countdown each week.
chastise
And the
you.
1 week I don't want to do it, now you're looking for it.
You didn't say we.
Hey, I just came here to podcast.
You didn't say we finna start. You didn't say, "Hey, I'm finna go." I
said we about to go,
Yeah.
and I nodded my head. I did one of them real hard nods.
But I don't even looking at you. You got to make somebody looking at you when you do a head nod.
I mean, even if I'm not looking at you, like, okay, I'm not looking at you now. Go ahead and nod your head. I see you.
I wasn't looking at you. You see, you were expecting it. I wasn't expecting it.
Okay. Well, through the episode, just randomly nod, and let me see if I catch it.
All right, bet. So ain't we no crying this week.
None of that. Last week's episode was good, though.
It definitely was. And you can still catch her offer for a one-on-one session. The introductory, I think you can use a 40% off here, E19. We'll have the information in the show notes again this week. It is until June 30th. So make sure if you want to use Lizzo services, you definitely should. And do it for 40% off.
Yes, that's a fact.
Deals.
We still got a few more days left of Mental Health Awareness Month.
That's true.
So y'all go ahead, go ahead and take care of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, all that.
Yeah, whatever you need to do.
Whatever you need to do, whoever you need to do it with, just do it.
Okay.
I mean.
Yeah, okay. All right. You got your song?
Yeah, I do.
You want to go first? Or you?
Okay, yeah. Let me go back to it. Okay. Okay. You've been rolling around. Shit, I'm rolling up. Light and roll it up. Break it down like a pound. Shit was never us. Shit was never us. That's the real on the real. Are you serious? How you feel? How you feel? Used to trip off that shit I was kicking to you. Had some fun on the run. Though I give it to you.
You needed me, Rihanna.
Yes.
It's funny that you said that.
Okay. Oh, Lord, you got a Rihanna song too?
Just listen to the goddamn song.
Come here, rude boy, can you give it up?
All right, Louis 14. Hold on. Louis 13. I need to ruin numerals.
Goddamn.
Louis 13, it is all on me, nigga. You just bought a shot. Kamikaze, if you think that you gonna knock me off the top.
Is that
shit, your wife in the backseat of my brand new foreign car.
Yeah, why am I backseat my
Don't act like you forgot. I called her shots.
Like bop.
Yeah.
Amy, what? Have my bitch better have my money.
Well, how the hell we get the same artist?
Damn, bruh. Great minds think alike. That's because Rihanna is out here shutting down this.
I'm ready for this reggae album.
Girl, did you see her pieces that dropped from her high-end fashion line?
No, because I can't afford it.
Girl, me either. I ain't buying no $800 shoe from Rihanna when I can go to the $9.99 shoe store and get it. But it was very cute.
It'll definitely be out a couple weeks.
Yeah. Girl, the $9.99 shoe store is already selling the exact same style.
For real?
Yeah, it was like that real pointy-toed shoe, like the sandal heel. And it came in like different colors, like pink. It was real cute. I mean, her clothes. And then I saw she hired the Fenty model for her high-end fashion line. Is this like 67-year-old black woman?
For real?
And she's fucking beautiful.
Where was this at? On Instagram?
It's been all over the internet because her high-end fashion line like dropped a few days ago.
It's like the Louis. It's like it says Hennessy in it, right?
No, it's called Fenty.
No, but it's like through the line of Louis.
Oh,
Hennessy,
it's like the high-end fashion houses like Louis Vuitton, some LVMH or something like that.
Because I saw it's like she coming out with liquor. Because I saw someone with Hennessy.
Oh yeah, nah.
She coming out with liquor.
She came out with a high-end fashion line, and she's like the first black woman to do it.
That's what's up.
I know. I was like, come on, Riri.
That's what's up.
I said, boy, Rihanna is out here like. Oh yeah, I saw that. I said, boy, Rihanna is out here like
dominating.
Look, y'all. I know y'all want music, but I'm trying to do some other shit.
And that's what you're gonna have to have right now.
Like, I want my heirs.
Okay.
To be set and their heirs to be set. Like, I feel Rihanna.
Amen.
I feel her.
I love it.
Yeah, but the stuff was real cute. I was like,
I need to go look at
Rihanna out here just shutting shit down.
For real. I need to look at that because I definitely
didn't
see that at all. So
yeah,
I just don't like looking at stuff like that because I was like, for one, it don't come in plus. For two,
girl, I don't mind.
I can't afford it.
I don't mind because what I can't afford, I have definitely supported Rihanna. and I like to see what the new fashion is going to be for this year.
Oh, okay.
So
But you definitely on trend. I still have the same dress from like 3 summers ago.
Girl, I got a few of them too.
Okay. All right.
They might not get pulled out, but
Well, mine get pulled out and worn. So exactly. Might not get pulled out.
I mean, the other day I tried to go through my closet and like get a bunch of stuff out so I could go ahead and give it away. And girl, I went through shoes. I was like, why the hell do I have these old ass sandals? Then I started looking at the sandals. I was like, bitch, if I was in a thrift store, I wouldn't buy these. Toss them.
Throw them away.
Yeah, but I was like, I need to go through my stuff more often and just, because I'm always buying shit.
Girl,
unfortunately,
I have a ton of shoes. And then when I be looking for shoes, I feel like I ain't got no shoes.
Girl.
But I have a ton of shoes.
Girl, I have so many pairs of sandals.
I got sandals too. Like,
because I love sandals, so I be buying them.
I love buying clearance shit. So
Target clearance, nigga.
Does
what?
Dirt Cheap have a coupon?
Girl,
because I definitely want to give me a gift. You can definitely send me a Dirt Cheap coupon.
Oh, like a gift card?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, if you want to drop someone to kids.
I found a cute little dress over at Dirt Cheap a few weeks ago. I was like, oh.
See, I don't even really buy clothes. I work at clothes. I get the girls' clothes there. The shoes, I get the shoes. I got
girl, and then their bathing suits. They be all them Target bathing suits, $5.
Yep. But I must like getting house stuff.
Yeah.
Like I get cleaning supplies and stuff for the house, makeup. I bought a bunch of nail polishes. What's it, Essie?
Oh yeah.
They were 50 cents.
I know you lying.
Nope. Well, they were supposed to be more, but I told the man it was in the 90% off. And he was like,
that's one thing about Dirt Cheap. They'll be like,
sometimes. Remember that lady tried to charge me like $50 for a doctor's set or whatever?
Girl, is that the same lady who tried to tax me on a skillet?
Yes, same exact one. We were in line together.
I was like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of here, you think I'm gonna come in Dirt Cheap and buy a fucking cast iron skillet for $30?
And pay more than you would in the store?
Girl, if you don't get the fuck out of here, woman.
The fuck.
Leave. And honestly and truthfully, woman, you lucky I don't just toss this damn skillet on the ground.
I thought you were going to say to her.
Nah, I mean, it crossed my mind, but I don't want to cause no bodily injury to a black woman.
Okay, turn up. I respect that. Hey, best friend.
Ain't it a blessing? You are listening to another episode of Hear You Podcast. This is Tan.
This is B.
You ready to go ahead and get started, bro?
Let's go.
Hey, let's get it.
Hey.
All right, so this weekend with the shits.
All right.
We're going to start off with like some positive and we're going to work our way up to the not so positive.
Let's go.
All right, so let's start off with 100 rounds.
All right.
Meg Thee Stallion.
Ooh, Houston.
Fever.
Hottie.
Real hot girl shit.
Hey. Look, I love Meg Thee Stallion.
Nigga.
And I don't want to tell y'all niggas I told y'all so, but I was jamming Big Old Freak
Talk
last
about it.
summer. And I was
Talk
trying to tell
about it.
people, and they weren't listening to me.
Talk
And I'd be
about
at parties playing Big Old Freak, and they're like, what is this? I'm like, y'all, Meg go hard. Like, Meg go hard for real.
Meg been going hard. Y'all may remember when I talked about her freestyle a long ass time ago that she did Russian Cream.
Yes, and it's on the album. Is it the one on the album? Yeah.
No, that's not the one on the album.
No, that's the one she
Fire
did
in the
the-
Booth.
You right.
Running up the bands trying to bow till I fall.
Girl, but if you go listen on her SoundCloud, she like has mixes to like all these old beats.
Girl, and Megan be
Shit
going
go
the fuck
hard.
off.
It's one to it's Pimp C. That she I was like, I love that song.
Girl, I was jamming Russian Cream on my way here whenever Megan was like, what did she say? She said, walk in and I take your nigga automatic.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, fuck him in the mansion, but I give it to him ratchet. I was like, all this drip make a broke hoe panic. I'm like, Meg, stop.
I love Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, I fucking love Meg. And her album is so good.
It is good.
Her album is so good.
Well, okay. I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge
I'm a huge her fan.
Who that?
Her.
Meg Thee Stallion fan. I felt like Fever could have been better.
What needs to be better?
I prefer Tina Snow over Fever.
I don't think that's a bad thing to say.
And I know, like, she was saying it's like a different persona, but I felt like it was just very
Rushed.
Yes. Like
think
she wanted to put out
agree.
the hottest album, so she put out an album. I felt like I didn't really need the hottest album of the summer. I just wanted a hot album, period.
I think that
And I could've waited.
Meg's team saw like she was really picking up steam and was like,
all right, gotta put these songs out, put them out now.
let's stay on top of this. I mean, I feel there's some good ones on there. Like I like Simon Says, Cash Shit with the baby.
Yeah.
I like Hood Rat Shit with my Hood Rat friends.
At the beginning, I just want to do Hood Rat
Yeah,
stuff with my friends.
that video that went viral a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I like Big Drank. But what I don't understand about Big Drank is I don't understand why it's called Big Drank and not Good Drank. Isn't she saying Good Drank on the lyrics?
Big drink. I thought she was saying big drink.
I thought she was saying Good Drank when I listened to it.
I feel like she's saying big drink.
Oh, maybe. Oh, she is saying. Because I listened to it, I was like, why is it called Big Drank and it's called Good? And she's saying Good Drank, but she is saying Big Drank. Okay. I really like that one. Mm-hmm. I like Whack Ass Bitch. Of course, I like Realer.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's solid. Mm-hmm. I think it's pretty solid. Could it have been better? I agree. Could it have been longer? Yeah, the whole album's only like 40 minutes.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like I played Tina Snow from front to back in this one, and even her Make It Hot. I think was her like first mixtape. I played that from front to back. I love Crazy is my shit off this album.
Girl, Meg went the fuck off, bro.
But like, I just listened to like a couple of songs, like a hit and misses for me. Like, it was cool. I'm still going to the concert. Real Hot Girl shit.
Oh, hell yeah. Real Hot Girl shit. Drive the boat.
And definitely Big O Freak is my song. Anytime that song play, I go the fuck off. I don't care if I'm at the church picnic. Like, you play Big O Freak, oh, it's going down. I feel like I'm performing myself. You know what other song? Juicy Fruit up next. But that song, she has Shake That Ass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Juicy Fruit.
What?
I feel like Juicy Fruit is going to be her own. She needs to get out her own way.
Yeah.
She needs to get out her own way.
But she go hard too.
Like getting all over the internet and being like emotional and you talking about, y'all are taking down my photos because I'm a plus size girl. And I'm like, girl, just release good music. Let your music speak for itself and leave it at that. But I like Juicy Fruit though. Juicy Fruit be going off. And she can really rap. That's the thing about Meg. Like, Meg really be going hard. Mm-hmm. Meg really be going off.
For real. Like, her freestyles, like, you really don't see a lot of women freestyling. Like, the last great freestyler I know is Remy.
Girl.
Like, I just ain't really seen nobody freestyle like that before. And just, like, go from a dome. Like, of course, like, niggas in high school, well, in Texas, and niggas in high school used to, like, freestyle.
Right. But Meg really be...
Getting it. Did she graduate yet?
I don't think so. I think she said she was taking online classes now.
Why?
I don't see the issue. Like, if you want, go to school.
I mean, I see why, but like, why?
I mean, what if, like, God forbid, like, she can't rap forever?
She can rap forever.
What if she's just going to school to get, like, a business degree, and then she can apply that business degree to, like, running her own label? Or, I don't know, something else in the music industry. What if she started her own, like, hot girl talent agency?
I mean, I get all that, but I just don't see, like, why is Sierra going to Harvard? Like
that ain't no real thing that Sierra doing. I get it,
but I just like
that. Sierra paid some money. Like Meg was really at U of H.
And why is Nick Cannon sitting in classes? Like
I think if Meg really got big, okay, that's like if Cardi went back to school now. We'd be like, why? Yeah. But Meg was going to school and first. Rapping.
Okay.
And then
I give that. And then
I mean,
I know she said like her she promised her grandmother she was going to do it. So I can kind of get that, but like. I don't know.
I mean, I'm just like,
well, if you ain't in debt, that's cool.
Yeah, get a degree. Shit, fuck it.
I feel like Meg got student loans, so I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I feel like she probably has student loan, but now she at the point where she can pay them.
I feel like she definitely has Pell Grants.
You ain't lying. Parent Plus loan.
That Parent Plus loan. Girl, my parents would not co-sign on no shit like that.
Girl, what? My mama was good for it. What?
For real?
Hell yeah. Girl, my mama knew she's gonna get denied, and as soon as you get denied, you automatically get the money. Yeah, my mom was like, okay, let me go ahead and do it, Tana.
Well, luckily, but not luckily, I fucked up and had a baby. So I was
girl, shut up.
I was independent.
Girl, shut up.
I was a
independent household.
19-year-old independent head of household.
Girl.
It's always good money.
Girl. So speaking of Meg, did you see that girl, her and Meg had that little back and forth on like the day the album came out or maybe the day after? So this girl comes out. She's like apparently a writer, ghostwriter. And she's like, she posts Simon Says. And it's like, I had such a great time writing this song.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah. And so Meg was like, bitch, you know I write all my own shit. Like you didn't write nothing. So then the girl backdoors and says basically she wrote the sample track for the song. Juicy J claims that he wrote it. The girl posted it, and Meg was like, bitch, if you a ghostwriter, ain't you supposed to be ghost? Like, if you a ghostwriter, nobody's supposed to know that you a ghostwriter. And then Meg was like, well, you didn't specifically say that you wrote the hook.
Yeah,
you just said
you wrote the song.
And Meg's like, that's implying that you wrote my part and you didn't.
Yeah.
So they went back and forth, back and forth. I was like, Meg, don't fall for the bullshit.
At all.
Don't fall for it, Meg. Just ignore it.
Because I used to say, you got it, sis.
Because I never knew who that girl was.
And I mean, we still don't. So I mean, but
you
gave her more clout though. Because now everybody else saw it.
Literally, I'm like, if Homegirl has a problem, she needs to take that up with Juicy J.
Pretty much. Because was it his song? I feel like Juicy J produced a lot of these songs.
A lot of it sounds very Juicy. It sounds 3 6 Mafia-ish, yeah.
Yeah, I just like, sounds very.
It sounds very. And another thing about the album, to me, and I don't know if I'm just listening too hard, but it doesn't sound like it's produced very well. It doesn't sound.
It doesn't, because
it don't sound polished. It don't sound like real clean.
It doesn't.
It sounds like we're listening to like a rough draft.
It sounds like it's all over the place.
Yeah, it just sounds I'm just like, I don't know.
Maybe they gave us
I'm not an engineer, but I'm like, I feel like this could have been mixed a little bit differently.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I could just tell it was rushed. I could tell, like, it don't have like no cohesion or anything like that.
Yeah, it don't.
Like
it's just a bunch of. I think it's just a bunch of shit for like girls to twerk to and spend the summer shaking ass.
And I'm gonna do that.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? But when it gets cold, when it's cold outside, I just want something to vibe to.
Good drink, big drink.
I like the best I ever had.
Best you ever had. It was good.
I like it.
I like Money Good too.
Real quick, whose album I really like too? Moneybagg Yo.
I haven't listened to it yet.
I like Thug Passion songs. I think that's what the title of it. So in these songs where you my bitch.
You my bitch. You held me down while I was out here fucking hoes. You stayed around.
And then you still gonna ride me like a Harley. I love Thug Passion songs. He had two songs. One called Toxic. The other is Whatever I'm On. I love both those songs. But that's a side note. So I always like soft, I'm an R&B chick, so I always like soft rap songs. If that makes sense. Give me the soft rap song.
That's funny you said Moneybagg Yo. You see he posted Meg as his Woman Crush Wednesday today?
Leave her alone. You leave her alone,
fucking facts.
Sir.
Like, nigga,
don't try to baby mama somewhere that's been held it down. Girl, did you hear the line? She's like, you said you're going to knock my head off. I just want you to eat me out or something like that.
Oh, cause wasn't that Trey?
Yeah. It's like, you just talking about you gonna knock me head off. Shut up, nigga. Just eat me out. It's like, yes, man. Like, let these niggas know.
I'm not gonna lie. I be feeling Meg's energy. I be feeling it. Cause my favorite part on Big Old Freak is when she said, tell him shut up, make that motherfucker listen. I said, God damn it. Nigga, listen. Okay. Listen to her, God damn it. Don't you say another word.
I'm the captain, you
the lieutenant. Drive the boat, bitch.
Okay.
Gosh. Oh, I love me some Meg.
Me dose.
So apparently Meg is, of course she's been all over the place now that she's like really getting popular. All over Instagram with a new wig every day. I feel her.
I wish.
I feel her. I was talking to Ebony earlier and I was like, because I Am Jonathan is the one that's been doing her hair these last couple days. And I was like...
is that from Love and Hip Hop?
No, I Am Jonathan's from Dallas.
Oh, the one you can't get in to see no more.
Yeah, the one that I'm still... I know the little T on Jonathan, and I'm still wondering, because nigga, I low-key think you a snitch.
What? Oh, because he's supposed to get some major jail time.
Girl, Jonathan did get major jail time. That nigga was sentenced to 12 years in prison, and all of a sudden, he is running around. And that was not 12 years ago that he got sentenced, but that's not my business.
It's definitely not.
I mean, I don't know. It's just, I'm just wondering, and you seem to be traveling pretty freely for somebody. Yeah, but whatever. And so...
What was it for, though? Like
credit card fraud.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, everybody got to have come up.
I mean, and I feel him. And Jonathan is out here and, On the City Girls documentary, what did JT say when they asked her? They were like, do you feel bad for what you did? And she was like, not really. I had to do what I had to do.
Facts.
So, I mean, I feel him. I mean, Jonathan doing hair and everything now. So,
yeah, I tried to go look at his stuff. You cannot get an appointment.
oh, girl, no. And he is so goddamn expensive. I'm like, I remember when people were posting quick weaves you were doing.
I remember his $100 wigs.
Oh, girl, yes. Like
gone up.
A wig install from him is like $800.
Sheesh.
I just want to know what he doing with Meg's wigs. Like, I'm about to DM him and be like, let me get that blonde one. 'Cause I know Meg gonna have a different one on tomorrow.
Okay, like can I have it when she done?
Like,
he probably taking them, cutting them, dyeing them.
that's what me and Ebony were talking about. I was like,
because there's no way
these blonde wigs and stuff. These blonde wigs is going from blonde to purple to blue to red to yellow, green, slime. Like,
and blonde like don't react too well. Like you can't wear blonde too long.
Exactly.
Shit start drying out.
I'm like, let me get that 40-inch blonde wig that Meg got on.
40-inch.
She got a 40-inch blonde wig on today, and that bitch looks fire.
They all do.
She looks fire. Even that little blonde crimped bob wig she had on, that bitch was fire. Meg's hair looks good.
So he's saying, what is he doing special to him? They make him $800 or what?
I just want to know what you do with the wigs afterwards. Let me get one.
Oh, girl, you probably sell them to brokies for half price.
Nigga, let me get one for $250. I'll take Meg wig for $250.
Meg wig?
Hell yeah, I'll buy Meg wig for $250.
I may pay a little bit more depending on which one it is.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna put that bitch right on my head, frontal and all.
Okay. And feel no type of way.
It's that girl wig. Meg.
This Meg wig.
Girl. Oh, I like you like this wig? Yeah, this Meg the Stallion. Go look on May 29th.
Okay.
2019.
She had it on that day.
She had it on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the brown roots. Yeah. Yeah, this is it.
Girl definitely would be able to stunt.
Girl, what? 40-inch wig? You wouldn't be able to tell me shit.
Girl, I can see you now. Wig all at the car.
And blowing in the wind.
I'm talking about at the door.
At the door. Blowing in the wind. I'm being big drain, big drain, big drain, big drain.
So this Meg's wig.
Okay.
This Megan's wig.
For real.
Is her real name Meg?
I think it is.
Turn up.
Okay, so Meg, of course, she's on her tour. She's running around with her team, doing her thing. And Meg actually did an appearance at a club a couple days ago. And apparently there was a guy that was like, really had to make sure that he got there to see Meg. Like really did everything that he could to get there, stood in line, everything, and he took a picture with Meg. So it actually turns out after he left the club, he ended up getting killed.
He got shot, right?
Yeah, he got shot. And so I think his cousin posted the picture of him with Meg from the night before and posted that like my cousin really loved Meg the Stallion and he finally got a chance to see her and then he got killed after whenever he was on his way home. So Meg DM'd the girl and was like, okay, you know, the girl was like, we just started a GoFundMe for him. So Meg donated $1,200. People were on Meg's ass saying, why did she only donate $1,200? Why didn't she pay for the entire funeral cost?
She didn't know. Do people know how much the GoFundMe was worth? Like how much they were asking?
The GoFundMe, I think it was $15,000.
Huh?
Yeah, don't let me get to, but I'm pretty sure it was 15.
Funerals cost that much?
I mean, cremation don't.
It sure don't, and I don't think funerals cost that much. I mean, maybe a good funeral, a nice funeral was $10,000.
Yeah.
15,000.
Yeah, they
they're paying for costs afterwards.
Shut up. Shut up.
They paying for while he not here what he used to pay for.
Girl, shut up.
That's a lot of money. 15,000.
That's for 15,000. So Meg was like in the DMs. Meg was basically like, you know, well, let me know if you guys need anything else. And the girl was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, Meg. Blah blah blah. But whenever I saw people commenting, and then Meg, of course, jumped into the Shade Room comments, which Shade Room, I'm really this close to unfollowing y'all.
No, you're not.
No, I am.
For real?
I am.
What?
I do not. Shade Room be full of bullshit. And what I don't like about the Shade Room is that y'all have the nerve to get on the internet and y'all fuel so much beef and all this other shit that goes on the internet. And y'all have the nerve to be blurring out curse words in your post. That ain't adding up to me, fam.
You right about that.
That ain't adding up. So I'm like, for y'all to post about Meg, and Meg did a good deed regardless of, if Meg sent them people $500, she didn't have to send anything.
Anything at all.
She didn't have to. And so I'm like, all the people who were talking shit about Meg's donation, how much did you donate?
Exactly.
How much? How much, Craig?
Okay.
Because I feel like you didn't donate much, if anything. And if you can't match Meg's donation or do more, just say rest in peace to the young man and keep it moving.
That's it. Keep it moving.
That's all.
They would have said something if she didn't donate.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and she also said, let me know if you need help with anything else.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what more do y'all want from her? Y'all want her to hop in there with him?
All right. Why, Lord? Take me with him. It should have been me, Lord. Get the fuck out of here, weirdos.
Oh, what? Oh, y'all want her to do a show?
Okay. At the funeral?
Y'all want her to come to the funeral in her two-piece outfit?
Big tombstone. Big
big grave.
Cremate. Bro,
what more do y'all want? What more do y'all want?
They want her to get a tattoo of his face on her chest.
Y'all want her to come walking into the church? Say, Jesus, I want to talk. What do y'all want Meg to do?
He said, say, I don't want to talk.
What more do y'all want from Meg?
I think that's what them niggas want. Which I really want from Megan Thee Stallion. Like,
y'all want Meg to fund his whole funeral. Y'all want her to fund the whole repast, and y'all want her to do a show. That's what y'all want.
And come up with a 5-minute freestyle. But this nigga she didn't even know. Girl, oh, people are so weird.
People
bro.
are never satisfied
at all. Like,
never satisfied.
Bro, the fact that she took the time out to respond.
That's what I'm saying. She could have not even seen it.
Pretty much.
And kept moving.
Yeah.
And honestly and truthfully, rest in peace to the young man. I could not fault her for that.
What? Not saying
if
anything?
She had not said anything.
I mean, because you just don't know what people like intentions are. Like,
exactly.
Was he really at the show? Was he really like? You never know.
Yeah, so that's why I was like. I mean, the girl posted the picture of him with Meg.
Oh, okay.
And Meg had the same wig on.
That's how you know. But still, you just never know people's intentions.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, is this really his GoFundMe or
right?
Like there be 16 different other ones.
Girl, I'm telling you. And I've heard about plenty of GoFundMes that were supposed to be for funerals, and then they mama go buy a new minivan.
Oh, I ain't heard that before.
Oh, I have. Oh. So, I mean, I'm like, I can't be mad at it. Mm-hmm. So, Meg, I appreciate what you did because you didn't have to do it. Mm-hmm. And real hot girl shit.
Turn up. So we're going to that Louisiana.
I mean, I'm down.
What's it called?
Louisiana Fest.
Is that
Louisiana Fest?
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Okay. I was trying to feel like where did Wayne come in?
Yeah. Louisiana.
Got you. You gonna fade that?
Girl, shit. You know, I'm down.
I just want to see Meg. That's kind of what I'm here for. Like, I'm good on the rest of y'all niggas.
Honestly, I just want to hear Meg say one part from Rilla.
What?
When she said, if you think she bad, put her in, let me get her. That is my favorite part of that song.
I told you my favorite part is cut a nigga off when my chest
got bigger.
I felt that.
All this drip make a broke hoe bitter.
Jesus.
I'm the hardest in the litter. If you think she bad, put her in, let me get her. Oh, goddamn, man.
Jesus, Megan.
Girl, I was at work. You would have thought that I was... Y'all would have thought that I was in the middle of nowhere on somebody's stage.
Okay.
In a little two-piece outfit like Meg constantly got on.
All right, let's talk about something. Because you constantly on Meg's ass about her outfits.
I do not like the way Meg dresses.
I like the way she dresses, actually.
I don't like the way she dresses.
I mean, granted, it looks very cheap, but it looks like something...
It's not even about it looking cheap to me. It looks tacky.
I think it just looks cheap.
Like, I follow this fashion Instagram page, and it's called, like, Fashion Bomb Daily or whatever. And they posted Meg, and usually they be posting people... And it's not even about like designer brands and things like that. But usually they post people who have on like expensive stuff. They posted Meg the other day and they were like Meg the Stallion in a $40 outfit from Sorella Boutique. I'm like, y'all ain't had to do Meg like that. Like, yeah, Meg had on a pink mesh outfit. Yeah, she did. But y'all ain't had to tell us. And Heather Sanders was already posting that she had got the outfit from her. So I was like, put two and two together because Heather Sanders, Sorella isn't really that expensive. But I just don't, I want somebody to come in and just dress Meg a little bit better.
She may get the Cardi transformation.
It don't even have to be like that.
No, I'm saying she made like, you know, that Cardi dressed at first, and then, you know what I'm saying, she got, you know,
that's what I'm hoping for.
Maybe she'll get the type of, you know, there's lots of people that can help her.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's if she chooses to. She may pick her clothes out herself.
I think so.
So, I mean.
Because when she had on that hot girl shit belt, I was like...
That goes to show Meg's focus has been on her school. She ain't been worried about what you hoes been wearing. She been keeping her head in the books.
And I mean, Meg has a fucking phenomenal body.
Man, I was watching a video. It was
her
a
body
documentary,
is sick.
And baby had offered her some cheesecake. She's like, you know, I can't have that. I was like, fuck, I need that type of discipline in my life. Like, I'm trying to be on my hot girl shit. Like, I thought... I was looking at my Facebook memories, and I was dying last year.
Girl, shut up.
If I had stuck to it, I'd be my real hot girl. I'd be dressing like Meg now if I stuck on that shit.
Meg's body is fucking phenomenal. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't realize she was as tall as she was and as stacked as she was.
Girl.
Because she looks like, she looks like a regular Texas girl, thick girl.
Girl.
She is
but
tall.
When she be compared to them other people, I'd be like,
as the fuck.
And I like her stomach. Her stomach ain't too flat, but it's not like fat either.
It just look like, you know.
She got a nice regular stomach. She ain't got no ab sculpting like some other people.
Drake. Which I don't care about that either.
Girl, what? I don't give a damn.
I wish I could go get my abs sculpted.
Hell yeah, girl. I go get all that shit. I've been telling y'all I want to get lipo.
Listen,
everything.
One of the moms at Gucci's daycare went to Mexico and got a new booty.
I feel her.
And she told me it was $3,000. I was like, you know what? It's not that expensive.
It's really not.
Like, I can wait till next January when I cash these income tax and just go.
Girl, but you don't even need a booty. Just go get lipo, and that'll make the booty look bigger.
My booty has already started looking bigger since I've dropped a couple of lbs.
I'm telling you.
But I don't even you ain't gotta put the fat nowhere else. Just take it from here. You ain't even gotta, you could donate to somebody else. Like, I don't really need it.
Keep the fat.
Okay, hold the fat, please. But like, if I just got like sculpted nice.
Girl, I'm telling you.
I don't ever want to be like, I don't want to be skinny, but
I don't want to be skinny either.
Sculpted nice and.
But girl, God knew that if he had gave me Meg body, I'd be
foolish.
That's why I keep my little cat in their mouth.
Okay. I'd be in somebody's flued out right now.
Oh, girl, what?
Fuck these kids.
Girl, shut up. No, you would not.
Nanny me, please.
Girl, bye.
That's why I'd be a sugar baby.
Girl, I wouldn't even care about being no sugar baby. Like, Meg got a body the where it's like, she don't even really have to pay a nigga time. Sugar baby, you got to put in time with them. You got to talk to them.
That's true.
Meg got the body where them niggas just going to make a deposit.
That's true.
That's what I'm talking about.
Body is nice. I just stuff like that. When I say stuff like that, let me just go ahead and put this
I'm telling you,
sweet sweat band on and try to make something work.
What did Meg say? Talking about you breaking these niggas, you really be crying. And she's like, if you want to see me, so pay for the view.
See, and the thing is, like, I listen to Meg because Meg just makes me feel like I'm that bitch. Like, Meg makes me feel like,
that's what I like about her music.
Nigga, fuck you, pay me.
Right. Meg is on her pimp shit.
Yeah.
City Girls is on they like
break they niggas for everything they got shit. Yeah.
Finesse shit.
Break a nigga bag.
Yeah, that's why I like Meg. I like Meg because she on that pimp shit.
I like all that shit this summer. It's time for women to come up and reclaim our time.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Break these niggas' pockets because they be trying to break ours.
Girl, what?
Be on your pimp shit, make them pay you. Or pay them no mind. I love it. I love all of it.
She said, I'm letting him know that I know my worth. How you so comfortable talking that shit, walking around with that little bitty dick?
How are you?
Whew.
There's so many things we could change about ourselves, but they haven't perfected a surgery that'll make your dick 10 inches yet.
At all.
At all. Fuck you, Roger.
Girl.
Go home.
You know, Meg, real hot girl shit over here.
Okay.
Real Texas shit over here. And we're going to go ahead and go on over to our next topic.
Alrighty.
Okay. Let's do 100 rounds. Oh, shit. Let's do 50 Cent.
Huh?
50 Cent.
$50. I don't know.
Rapper.
Okay. I don't know.
New York.
Without trying.
Okay, New York.
Okay.
All right. So a couple weeks ago, we talked about how 50 Cent was on the internet harassing folks for money. So he has a new victim this week.
Oh Lord, who?
Rotimi.
For real?
Dre.
Not Power?
Yes, girl.
What happened?
So basically, what happened? So basically, 50 Cent says that Dre owes him $300,000.
That's a lot to owe somebody.
Yeah.
I thought you say 300.
Yeah, no, 300,000.
Oh.
So Rotimi is like, Rotimi posted a video because Rotimi just recently dropped
the
like an
album.
album, and he was
listen
like,
to it?
No, I haven't listened to it. I can't get into his music very much.
Man.
All I hear is
Dre.
snitch and bitch ass nigga because I associate Rotimi with Dre.
You can't get it. You can't.
It's hard.
Okay.
It's hard. And then I know he's Nigerian, so I'm like, I really want to support him, but it's something there.
I feel you.
So I was gonna call him Dre. Rotimi had posted a video basically saying his album was #1. He just bought his mama a house. Like, he's in a really good spot. 50 posted the video and was like, okay, well shit, you can pay me my $300,000 that you owe me. So Rotimi was like, I don't owe you nothing. And 50 was like, nah, bitch ass nigga.
Whoa, he said that?
Well, kind of.
Oh, okay.
So 50 posted, my man, you owe an outstanding balance of $300,000. Now walk with me to the bank. You know his album is called Walk With Me.
Rotimi?
Rotimi's.
I did not.
So 50 said, walk with me to the bank. So Rotimi is like, I don't owe you anything. I don't really know what you're talking about. And so remember last time we said that he had got on to Jackie Long's ass. Jackie Long decided to hop on and be like, damn, nigga, you owe him $300,000. Y'all see what he was doing to me for $3,000. You better pay him.
You should just enjoy it. So.
That's what I said. I said, Jackie Long, matter of fact, nigga, you be fucking quiet.
Okay, you still owe him.
And then 50 gonna repost the video of Jackie Long and talking about, this fool better pay me, at Jackie Long, this fool better pay me my money.
He loans a lot of money out.
That's why I said, somebody was like, does the country of Kenya owe him money?
Okay.
Like, who don't owe 50 Cent?
Yeah.
Because it seems like a lot of people, and 50 don't mind hopping on the internet and fucking embarrassing you and harassing you until you pay him.
That's crazy. At least you have Tierra.
Girl, I can't lie. It crossed my mind. So 50 also posted, man, fuck all that. I want my money by Monday. Cash, nigga. Where the bag at? Then he said, I want to punch this nigga nose.
Not
his noses.
Bell pepper nose.
Girl, shut up. He said, at Rotimi got the #1 R&B album, Time to Pay Me on Gang. So, I mean, I guess we'll see. We'll see how far that 50 takes this one. Because he didn't let up on Tierra until some new victims came through. So I don't know, Rotimi. Like 300, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, and then that's
for
a lot
you
of
to
money
say you don't owe nobody.
That's a lot of money for somebody to forget too. What he fund his studio session? Like, what?
50 never said exactly what the money was for. He said you owe him. He's like, now you owe me because you're making money. So I guess if you're broke, you don't owe him. But once you start making money, you got to pay.
So he invested, and this is the thing.
Just give him your power check, nigga. Like, just
is he still on Power?
Yeah.
You know I watch Power. So I don't
he's
know.
still on there.
If it was a loan or a gift, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
If you give somebody some money, like here my nigga, here's for your career, take that. To me, that's a gift. Unless you say like when you make it, you gonna just pay back when you make it.
I mean, but remember what's his name when he ran up on Lee Daniels?
I feel like that was,
for that $1 million.
I feel like that $1 million is a loan. That's not a gift. I don't care what I said.
So what's the loan amount?
The thing with me, I'm not loaning out any money that I'm afraid to lose.
Or that I'm gonna need back.
That's what I'm saying. So if I give you some money, well, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna ask for it back.
Right.
Because I'm not giving out anything more than I'm willing to lose. Now, if I had money, $300,000 is a
hell yeah.
It's a loan. It's not a gift.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
And especially anything fucking you.
I need
or
that.
Or you're not my family. Or no, I need all that plus interest.
For real.
The bank would have taxed you.
Okay, and 50 looked like he want his interest.
$3,000. If I had money.
Yeah, I wouldn't really be sweating $3,000.
But
I think 50 don't like for people to get on the internet and boast.
Stunt. I mean, he do it all the time.
Yeah, but we ain't seen nobody come out and say 50 owe them no money.
Rick Ross' baby mama. He owe her a couple million.
Girl, he may have paid her because I feel like she would have hopped in by now.
He filed bankruptcy.
Girl. Maybe vitamin water. They need to come out. 50.
Did he sell it? Oh. You did. We have undocumented Haitian immigrants here that you didn't pay that found a secret to your water. Like somebody will come out and say
Girl,
something.
I'm telling you, because at this point, 50 must be stopped. Yeah, he has effing vodka.
Oh, that's right, effing. Didn't he sell it though?
I don't know. I thought he still had it.
I mean, he got money.
50 got money. 50 definitely got money.
Long money to be loaned.
His money, Jackie loan.
Listen, I wouldn't loan you. No, I would loan you $300,000. But I wouldn't even loan it to you though. If I had it, I would give it to you. Yeah. But I'm not loaning people like I'm not loaning. No.
Here go $5K now. Make sure you bring that back.
I wouldn't. I would give you.
If I had 50 money, like $5K wouldn't matter. If I gave you $5K today, I'd be like, nah, fam. Like I'm gonna need that
back.
Yeah,
expeditiously.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. So I don't know how long. I mean, you can give me a time frame.
Yeah.
But I'm also not going to like chase you down for my money either. Because at the end of the day, that's one thing my grandpa always told me. He said, you're never broke as long as somebody owe you money.
Yeah, but you broke it down and give it back to you.
Girl. But at the end of the day, you know you owe me.
That's true. This is what I can't stand. For people to act like they don't.
You know you owe me.
Yeah, you know you owe me money. Every time you see me, you know the money that I gave to you.
I mean, y'all be making fun of me, but I still want my Scream Tour ticket. From about 2007. No, that was actually 2000, probably 4 or 5. I want my money. I'm not
upset with you wanting the money back because I would definitely want my money back. But no, I Hate You campaign started after that.
It sure did because
couldn't nobody say nothing to you about that girl.
No, because you know you did not pay me for your Scream Tour ticket. You know I paid for that. Bitch, you went to the concert not on your own accord. You know that.
Yeah.
So.
It's true.
And if you can go in there and buy a fucking t-shirt, you can pay me back my $50.
Or she could have paid you then.
So, and like I said, I'm not going to chase you down. At the end of the day, you owe me money. But there may be a day, boy, where I'm going to tell you I need exactly $54.11.
Oh, my God.
And guess who I'm going to hit up?
All right.
Hey, girl. You remember that Scream Tour ticket from about 2004 or 5, girl? I can't remember. It slipped my mind. I need that.
Good luck.
Because, like you said, when people act like they don't know that they act like they don't owe you, and you know that they do, and they know they do.
Yeah.
It's almost a slap in the face.
That's true. If I see you taking vacations and stuff, like, I can't get my money back, no.
And you know you owe me money?
Yeah.
Nah, fam, that's not cool. So on that point, I do feel 50. Like you said, because you're on the internet, you posting, you doing this, you doing that, and you know you owe me money.
Yeah.
But I don't feel 50 on the harassment.
No, I mean, that's like, because now it makes you seem like you're desperate.
Yeah, now, I don't even think he looks desperate. I think 50 looks foolish. I think he just looks like a big bully.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you harassing somebody for your money, like, do you need it?
Right, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you must need it now.
Right, that's a fact.
I mean, I get the whole, like, don't be boasting, I get that, because I don't like that either. Like, especially if you know you owe somebody or somebody who's a middleman trying to be the boss man, all that shit. But I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a lot of money to be loaned.
I know. Rotimi, just try not to go back and forth with him too much, please. Because 50 will not stop. And
can't be stopped.
He can't be stopped. And he must be stopped. But okay, so let's go ahead and go on over to our next topic. Let's do 100 rounds.
Okay.
The baby.
Fine.
Suge.
Huh?
Suge.
Sure.
His name is song.
Oh.
Back in the man, gone.
What's the dance called?
I don't know.
Yeah. Walmart.
Finest chocolate nigga alive. That's what he calls himself.
Oh, okay.
Walmart. All right. So we've previously talked about the baby on here before. We talked about how he had a little incident over in the whenever he was in Walmart some months back. That's before he actually really started popping. So the baby's like a rapper. I think he's from South Carolina, North Carolina. I can't remember. Nigga is fine. Very chocolate. Beautiful teeth.
Beautiful.
My sister saw him at Jambalaya. She was like, Tana, he's so fine, but he is so short. I was like, yeah.
He looks short.
He looks really
How tall
short.
Is he?
I don't know. I give him maybe 5'5", 5'4".
For real?
That's how tall he looks about to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know, from
that nigga look like he got a few. I know I got some inches on that nigga.
probably
He's fine now. He fine.
is. He's. I did little baby. The baby.
How tall is Lil Baby?
5'8".
Oh yeah, he looked like a 5'8" ass nigga.
He's 5'8" too.
He can't be.
They say he's 5'8".
Girl, the baby looks way shorter than that. He looks real short.
He's 5'8", fam.
He's still short for a man. But okay, so the baby was over in the Louis Vuitton store this weekend, and a nigga, apparently this dude had been like talking shit to the baby for a minute and been posting and was like, bitch ass nigga, blah, 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 blah. You think you out here making money, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. So the dude was like, shit, I'm over here in the Louis Vuitton store trying to buy a belt, and I run into this bitch ass nigga, the baby. And so the baby is in the background. What I love about the baby is he not with all that talking shit.
The rah-rah.
He not with all that. Straight action.
Big facts.
In the video, the baby's over there. He taking off his jewelry. Putting it down. The nigga's like, well, shit, nigga, the fuck you, what you take off your jewelry for, nigga? He walks up to the baby. Them niggas start scuffling. You hear boo, 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 boo.
Inside of the Gucci store.
In a Louis Vuitton.
A Louis Vuitton
In the middle of the Louis Vuitton store. Then video ends. Swipe. You see the next video. The nigga who was talking shit to the baby is on the floor, his pants around his ankles, with his nose bleeding.
I saw that.
And the baby is recording him now. So then the dude also, he started posting afterwards and was like, say fam, look y'all, for the baby to have whooped my ass, I ain't got, my teeth are still here. You know, I ain't got no scratches on my face. He did have a little scratch over here on the side.
You can get your ass whooped and not have all
That's
that
what
stuff.
I said, nigga, you can get your ass whooped and not be missing
He
teeth,
whooped your ass, not
have a
killed you.
concussion. Like, he beat the shit out of you.
Okay. That can still happen. You still lose the fight.
Right.
You can look worse than the person that your ass whooped and lost the fight.
I'm telling you, that's a fucking fact.
And won a fight.
Hell
I didn't see somebody be leaking and won a fight.
Girl, I'm telling you.
You just got to hit the right spot.
I was like, you know what? This nigga is a straight up troll.
For real, like I ain't never just really. The only person I ever trolled is R. Kelly because that nigga deserves.
Right, and he can't read it anyways.
But I just never like got what you get under posting under somebody's stuff like hating. Like I got a lot of shit going on in my life. I ain't finna just post. I hate you, bitch ass nigga. Under nobody's post. Like
That's some weird shit.
I'm not gonna listen to you.
Yeah, that's some weird shit. And I'm like,
It's very weird.
for you to walk into the Louis Vuitton store and to like actually see the baby and really start like trying to talk shit to this nigga.
Just like, what you doing that for?
Because like whenever I was in Atlanta, me and my sisters were in the Louis Vuitton store and I saw YFN Lucci in there. Now imagine if I pulled out my phone and was like, say y'all, YFN Lucci bitch ass back here. Nigga, where the fuck is Regine? But like, that's weird.
Yeah, very,
That's really weird.
very weird.
And if a woman that, or if somebody had went from YFN Lucci's team had came over and knocked me upside my head, could I really say that they were wrong? When I'm in there antagonizing these folks?
Causing a problem.
Yes.
I thought people do that too. So like you pushing a button.
That's what I'm saying.
So I know you gonna do.
And
something.
I think this nigga really wanted to like actually be like go viral. Because they said like right after their little altercation happened, because the baby had reposted from this nigga's page. So his name was, what was his IG? Cam Coldheart. They said that there was like 100 rappers that changed their Instagram name to different versions of Cam Coldheart.
For real?
All them niggas is trying to find some way to get people to come to their page.
I mean,
That's crazy.
It's smart.
But that's the power of the internet.
That's true.
And that's the power of like doing shit like this, because that's really ultimately what your goal is.
Yeah. To get fame off your name.
You want to go viral. Like, I'm pretty sure Cam Coldheart, I'm pretty sure you rap.
You think so?
He probably do something. Like, oh yeah, he does. Because at the end of his post, so Cam Coldheart, he posted, walking up with cameras out and shit, trying to do anything for some clout, you little bitch ass boy at the baby. You everywhere with licenses to kill security. Don't try to put a chain on him and shit like he just a homie. You bitch ass niggas scratching like bitches. Nobody me and my guys jump on would be getting up. Y'all niggas nice. I can't pull the strap on you in the middle of Louis V.
I'm so confused.
I can't pull the strap on you in the middle of Louis V while you got a hired legal carrying security with you and y'all just want to fight posing no life threat. I ain't got time to fight a murder charge over you pee-wee ass, soft hitting ass bitch boys. It's bull. It's bull though. No problems. You got it. I'm going to keep counting up. Cold-hearted 2 on the way.
Okay.
Quit capping, you bitch ass boy. You and your security nigga jumped me for like 5 minutes. I'm a motherfucking...
5 minutes.
This nigga said, I'm a motherfucking silverback. That blood from scratch under my nose. Y'all bitch ass niggas scratching. Do I look hurt? I'm still going out tonight. It's bull. No problems with you. No problems with none of y'all. Peace and love, playboy.
Peace and love after you said you a bitch. And then fuck the baby.
Then this nigga goes back into the Louis Vuitton store with glasses on, asking the security guard how many people jumped him. The security guard says 2. He said, I asked security how many people jumped on me in Louis V. He ain't got to lie. Just him. This the proof. You all cap. You telling your fans just you pee-wee ass nigga. I connected on your bitch ass and your security jumped in. Period.
Not a nigga saying period.
But it's bull. I wish y'all boys.
BOOL?
Yeah.
I hate niggas.
I wish y'all boys much success. I ain't even mad. I'm going out tonight. Nigga, how many times you gonna tell us you're going out? Go.
Okay. Go down.
Damn,
here the keys.
For real, go. You ain't have to come back.
You don't got to come.
For real. Like the fucking I said, you nice ass
the
niggas.
Fucking I said.
You nice ass niggas left me pretty, but y'all thug. Nigga wouldn't be able to go out caught solo with me and mine for weeks. Y'all hit like hoes. I was just scratched up and tired. I sag anyway. You been cap. You still cap. That's gonna show itself sooner or later, yo bitch ass.
He arguing with himself, it sound like.
Nigga, you're weird.
Very weird.
You're weird as fuck. And you're posting these fucking these fucking paragraphs. I thought y'all niggas didn't like paragraphs.
I thought them niggas didn't like to read or write.
What's that one meme? It's like, niggas send you a long ass paragraph and you reply, I'm not reading that.
Okay. I'm gonna be pissed. I ain't reading this essay.
I'm not reading that.
Nothing pisses off somebody online more than when they post this long ass paragraph and you be like, okay, or I ain't finna read all that shit.
I'm not finna read that.
Somebody paraphrase this shit. I ain't reading that.
I'm not reading none of it.
Girl, I see stuff like that. I'm like, all right. I know most of this shit probably spelled wrong, bad grammar. I'm the bad grammar queen, but I don't want to see that shit. And none of that shit made sense.
Not none of it.
All we know at the end of the day is that you lost the fight and you going out tonight.
And go. Bye. Go out and enjoy yourself. Nigga, why you had to go back up to the Louis Vuitton store? And only thing I see from all your captions is basically you saying that they should have killed you.
Okay, Michelle. Remember that song? You should have killed me. All right.
Nigga, you talking about his security guard is licensed to carry. You talking about all this other shit. You talking about what you and your niggas would have did. It sounds like you're saying they should have killed you. And
that's what you wanted.
Would that have sufficed? Like, really, the niggas just roughed you up a little bit, embarrassed you, pulled your pants down. Like, nigga, just go ahead and take your L.
I think that was more embarrassing. Like, that's what the bloody nose was cool, but girl, they pull your pants down.
That nigga had on them old jailhouse drawers. Like,
they should have showed your weenie. Nigga, really would have hurt they showed your weenie.
Girl,
it's a
walking
cheweenie.
around with that little bitty dick.
It's a cheweenie.
I'm like, hey,
nigga would have sliced his wrist the right way.
We would have got an update ASAP.
Ooh, I feel like if we really saw niggas' dicks too,
girl,
before, like they'd be so much more humble.
Girl, you ever heard about Dick Yelp on Twitter?
No. What is that? What is that?
People were like sending in reviews on these niggas, and they DM into them, and they send a picture of the nigga, and they give their review.
Oh.
And then this Twitter page is posting.
Not
Dick Yelp.
Oh.
So I'm just, but you know what? What made me believe that this nigga is really lying is the simple fact that you said you was in a Louis Vuitton store to go pick up a belt. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You didn't get the belt, did you?
You didn't get the belt. And there's no way that you was going to put a Louis Vuitton belt. You may have on them goddamn Hanes draws you had on.
You know, niggas worry about the wrong thing.
Nigga, like...
Niggas worry about the
big
wrong
old
things.
Big old nigga. First of all, what grown man is still wearing boxers? If you don't go put on a fucking pair of boxer briefs,
Girl, it's plenty of niggas that wear boxers. But
the big ass drawers up underneath your jeans.
I know a lot of niggas who will buy an $8 shirt and put a $2 undershirt on under it. You know, niggas be buying them Hanes pack of wife beaters and stuff. Like, niggas worry about the wrong thing.
I'm like, nigga,
they don't want to feel good from the inside out.
You don't. They just want one part to feel good.
You can't even feel the fabric of this Gucci because the hard ass.
I'm telling you, got on Old Navy jeans,
cotton starched drawers.
Like, nigga, you could go and get you a pair of niggas love Tommy. Go get you a pair of Tommy Hilfiger boxes. Hell, you can go to Marshalls, TJ Maxx. Go get you some polo
3-pack, $12.
Like, nigga, there is options. That's what really embarrassed him. That's what fucked him up was the fact they pulled his pants down.
And we almost saw your weenie.
Now, what if his weenie had been hanging out of the boxers at the bottom? Then what?
I mean, if it was that, you ain't gotta say shit. You ain't gotta say shit if that's the case.
Nigga just lay there.
Okay. Bloody
Y'all
mouth dick
it,
out.
Huh? Yeah, y'all see it.
You did big old dick though, huh?
The baby, you really gonna show them my big old dick?
My dick is the baby. I hate niggas.
That nigga on the floor.
Just sit there.
Yeah, baby. That's it.
Thank
Bloody
you.
nose and all. Thank you. At Cam Cold Heart.
Okay. Girl, the niggas out there struggling for breath.
Girl.
Look like he's trying to find his pants to pull
That
him
nigga
up.
rolling around. And then he tried to pull him up and the baby pulled his pants back down.
I was watching the video close.
You ain't finished it?
I was like, I don't want to watch this shit. I was like, this is a...
I'm the truth, nigga. Knock them out. Me, Dolo. I'm the truth. Quit playing with me, boy. Quit playing with me, boy. Pick your pants up. Fuck wrong with it.
And girl, them dirty ass
Girl,
forces.
That nigga out of there. That nigga's out of there. And y'all niggas is gonna stop playing with the baby. Do y'all not realize y'all playing with a nigga who don't care?
For real, nigga shot somebody and
That nigga killed somebody in the middle of Walmart in the steak
with
section.
families. Families walking past the steaks and the grilled beefs.
That nigga killed a nigga in the middle of Walmart.
in front of his own child.
No, he said he told his baby mama and his child to go ahead and leave. He's like, no, y'all move. Go.
Do you think they really moved?
She probably moved a little bit
That's what
over.
I'm saying.
That nigga had a full shootout in the middle of the aisle.
A black woman ain't really going too far from a man.
Girl, I know one thing. A nigga tell me, 10, move. And I see a nigga I'm finna move.
Okay.
Move. M-O-V-E.
Ooh, ooh. M-O-V. Ooh. I think you got it. Like, I'm gonna just pray. Yeah, I think he got it.
I'm be like, well, shit.
He ain't coming for me.
Am I gonna have to start a GoFundMe? Hope not.
Okay, bury him.
Girl,
Lord.
the baby took a nigga out in the middle of Walmart. The baby does not care. The baby done, and that's not the first nigga that the baby done killed in self-defense.
Wait.
The baby also had a dude run into his house when he was still living in North Carolina. He said he lived with like his brother or something. And said the dude came in the house trying to rob him. And the baby just so happened to like be downstairs or something like that. And he caught the dude off guard. The baby said he instantly pulled out the pistol and got to busting. He shot the nigga died right outside the house. The baby was like, self-defense.
Leave this nigga alone. Because I aim to say be good.
You sound like the first nigga who done walked away.
Okay.
Walk away in
you're the first one
pride.
that walked away. For real.
Walk away in pride with your pants around your ankle. It don't matter.
What
Just
did,
walk.
what did Craig Daddy said? You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
And that's exactly what happened. You live to post another Instagram video. So nigga, just relax. Take your L in pride. Take your L in silence. And keep it moving. Because you're not doing nothing but setting up for other niggas to try the baby. Like they even said that there was the baby security at one of his shows. Beat one nigga up, nigga in a coma. His mom posted and was like, my son's gonna die from his injuries.
No, what his son? What?
I don't know exactly what happened. They just said that the baby's security had did it. And so now the baby's like under investigation or some shit like that.
Leave these men and these people alone. It don't end well for nobody. Apparently. Just leave this nigga alone.
Like I'm noticing a trend here. Like, y'all just relax.
Let it go. Just leave him alone, please.
My bad.
Good.
Yeah, just relax, y'all. But okay, so shout out to the prettiest chocolate nigga alive, aka the baby,
He's
aka
fine.
Baby Jesus.
He's fine.
And
Baby Jesus, he called himself that too?
that was his first name.
Oh, okay.
Before
is that the baby?
yeah,
Baby
before
Jesus?
he was Baby Jesus. They say he used to walk around and pamper.
I saw, and that I think that's a little weird too.
That's strange, but he said he a strange nigga.
Okay.
So
I fuck with it.
strange fine nigga.
I fuck with niggas who weird too, so.
Like a little baby. The baby is so fucking fine. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's go ahead and go on over to our next topic.
Okay.
We're gonna do 100 rounds. Jason Mitchell,
Brandon.
Tiffany,
The Shy.
Coogie.
This makes me so sad.
It makes me sad too.
But fuck that nigga.
Hell yeah. So last week it was reported that 32-year-old actor Brandon Mitchell, who also plays Brandon Mitchell, Jason Mitchell. He plays Brandon from The Shy. He actually got released from every source of income he has. So he got released from The Shy,
The Netflix,
Desperados. His agency released him. They said his lawyer released him, and his manager released him.
His manager too.
So he got dropped from The Shy. So apparently there were actually 2 women who filed complaints against him, including Tiffany Boone, who happens to be his girlfriend on The Shy. Oh, her name is Jerica. I said Tiffany. I meant to say Jerica. And then also the second season showrunner, Ayanna Floyd, she came forward and said that he had been like inappropriate with her as well. So apparently the girl who plays Jerica had actually brought her concerns to the table during season 1. And so they started doing like HR training, and they said that his conduct continued. And the girl who plays Jerica actually asked to be released from the series. So you know what that made me wonder? I was like, I wonder if that's the reason why they had the little breakup in the first season.
Oh.
Because remember, they didn't do some episodes together for a minute. So I was like, I wonder if that had something to do with it.
That Martin and Jana shit.
Right. And they said that she even got so uncomfortable to the point where she asked for her fiance, which he's apparently from Dear White People. He's on the show Dear White People.
Okay.
She asked for her fiance to actually go with her to work. And so...
That's crazy.
I'm like...
What the fuck was this nigga doing?
That's what I'm wondering.
What the fuck? Was he pulling his dick out?
That's what I was like, was he walking around, jacking off? Like,
all right.
what was he doing? Because this has to be way more than just like,
hey, sexy, or
I'm not gonna lie, I have been sexually harassed at work, and you be trying to like ignore the shit. You be trying to be like, look, nigga, I don't want to get you in trouble. Just stop. So I've seen a nigga go pretty far at the workhouse. Because I done had a nigga run up on me in the break room and try to kiss me. So I don't know. I'm wondering the same thing. Like, exactly what the fuck were you doing?
And apparently, after the complaints, there was HR training, and he still continued
and kept going. So they said Lena Waithe has actually been aware of what's been going on, and now this week, her quote from 2018, where she said, "I've been very involved in Time's Up in that movement. And for season 2, we're making sure that women feel safe. If you want to play that game and be disrespectful or misbehave on set with an actress or anyone, I'll happily call Showtime and say, this person has to go. And you will get shot up and it will be a wonderful finale."
Whoa.
I'm like, she said, I know she ain't hear me.
I'm reading this article too. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, man.
Lena Waithe said that?
Lena Waithe said that.
He'll be shot up and have a wonderful season.
This was her quote from last year.
Oh.
So this was a quote whenever she was asked in regards to the Time's Up movement. Because, you know, she's been real big on it.
Oh, you're right.
So now people are like, okay, well clearly, Lena, you knew about this after season 1. And it continued through season 2. So why were you going to have him on season 3? And so, you know, you and I had talked about it, and we were like, well, shit, what they going to do to Brandon? He going to die in a food truck fire?
No, he gonna go join his mama. Where's she going, Tennessee or something like that?
Or
Maryland
Baltimore.
or something like that. He gonna join his mama.
Girl, that's why I'm like, what they gonna do to Brandon? Is he gonna get shot up and it'll be a wonderful finale?
No, because he ain't gonna be there season 3.
Girl.
So they have to shoot up take
Girl.
him, beat him, and
He just gonna disappear.
I mean, he got to. What they gonna do? Put another Brandon in? I would hate if they did that. To be honest, maybe not.
I think it's gonna be like one of those things where
Maybe they can switch out Brandons.
hell nah, nobody wants to see that.
Why not? Yeah, it just ain't Viv.
And we still talk about it.
But still, I love his character on the show. Like, I feel like it adds a dynamic. So I wouldn't mind seeing somebody else cast as Brandon. Because then you're going to have to change a lot of, like...
I don't think really much have to change. I think they can just be
Where's
like,
Jericho going to go?
girl, Jerica ain't going nowhere with her stuck up ass. She gonna continue to sell real estate right there in Chicago.
I'm saying, like, that's her storyline with her relationship. Like,
But now they built this storyline to where it's like she's involved in these like business deals that aren't the best. And so she's got her own little storyline that they trying to build outside of Brandon. So I think maybe Brandon will like get robbed or something.
just die.
Or like you said, he'll
But they're
just
going to
like
turn into, like, a whole thing. You know what I think they're going to do is make him, you know, the detective is watching him. Like, bring him down for something.
oh, and then arrest him.
He gonna be in jail for 30 years. I don't know, but it sucks.
That'd be crazy if he got arrested for like sexual assault on the show.
Bruh, all right. This ain't SVU. I hate that, but I'm just like, nigga, control yourself.
That's what I don't understand.
I know. I need to know what the fuck this nigga's doing. Like, for all the stuff that be going on, and for like them to have HR training, and for people to be like, you stop doing this nasty.
Stop.
Like, what the fuck is you doing?
And you're still in 2018, 2019, we have seen Bill Cosby and the backlash that he has gotten. We have seen so much backlash. There's a whole movement. Time's up. Like, niggas, stop being inappropriate with women or men or children or anybody at work. Leave people alone. And for you to continue on. But you know what? Whenever you sent me the article about it, I was like, you know what? I'm not surprised.
Not either.
Because his interview on The Breakfast Club, there was one part where he started talking about Tokyo Jets. And it was very inappropriate. Because that nigga was like, that fine goddamn motherfucker there. Whoo, goddamn, that damn Tokyo, I do something. I was like, Charlamagne's like, you always in Tokyo comment? Hell yeah, she gonna see me one. Like,
That's Tokyo.
like, nigga, leave Tokyo alone.
For real.
Leave Tokyo alone. So I'm with you though. I'm like, I want to know what the hell this nigga had going on backstage.
What the hell was he?
And then for Jerica to be doing like sex scenes and things like, imagine a nigga is sexually harassing you and then you gotta go do a sex scene with him.
Did they do a sex scene?
Yeah, they've had sex scenes.
Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm bad about shows.
Yeah, they had a sex scene. What was one of the sex, like whenever they first got back together?
Oh, yeah.
They had a sex scene then. There's a sex scene
Was
in the
that
first season.
Did they have any of the season 2?
I haven't, I don't think
I
so.
don't think they did, but
You know what I don't like? I don't like Ronnie.
I like
The one that lived with his grandma.
who Ronnie is becoming. I hate that he got off on a murder charge. And I hate how he talks. He just
That's what I don't like.
He looks sick.
I'm gonna get you a TV, Granny.
Yeah, that's the one thing I hate how
Girl,
he
when
talks.
that nigga was walking around for 8 weeks with a damn bullet wound to the
And still hurt.
Remember he walked around his friend and, damn nigga, Walking Dead, what the fuck wrong with you?
I think I like his dynamic. I think I like who he's becoming on the show, and like I like his change is gonna happen. I also like seeing like the PTSD, you know what I'm saying, the aspect of it. And then like you saw the part where he's living across the street from his daddy and didn't know it was his daddy.
Lived across the street from daddy the whole time. His grandma told him to stay off his yard.
Okay. Leave that man alone.
Nah, Ronnie, don't go over there. Nigga had a whole family across the street.
Bruh.
Yeah, I don't like Ronnie's character. And then I think some shit finna pop off between Ronnie and Emmett Mama. And I'm like, girl, if you don't leave that nigga alone, you done lost your whole goddamn job behind this nigga.
For real.
Like, leave him alone.
For real. But I think they're going to be romantically linked.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because mama got to have life too.
Mama, go find.
Emmett.
Weren't you supposed to move?
She did move.
Girl, she's supposed to be leaving the state. after she had lost her job, and then she just moved to a 1-bedroom to kick her son out.
Yeah. I still gotta sleep by my favorite old lady. I don't know what next season is gonna bring.
I don't know either, because I can't lie. After finding out this about Jason Mitchell,
sad.
I haven't even watched the newest episode.
I hadn't either.
Because I feel uncomfortable. Because all I'm be thinking is, damn, what did Jerica go through?
Yeah. I really haven't been watching
That nigga back.
Okay, while she's trying to come in, jacking off with
Girl.
and her hair products or something.
Girl.
Like, I just, nasty nigga.
Nasty. Speaking of nasty niggas, right?
Okay.
So, today it was raining and shit.
Uh-huh.
Somebody posted on Facebook this video that went viral of this man jacking off in his car in the Fuzzy's parking lot. Girl, why is that the Fuzzy's right by my apartment?
I know you fucking lying.
Girl, literally right by my apartment. Niggas sitting watching porn. But no, nigga in the parking lot jacking off in front of Fuzzy's, bruh.
That's disgusting.
I'm like, what kind, like, you're not even being discreet. Just hold dick out in the rain.
So somebody saw him doing it?
The girl took a video of him.
Oh my gosh.
Girl took a video
Did
of
she
him.
see him? Did he see her?
It didn't, I honestly couldn't even watch the whole, let me see. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
That's nasty for real.
Yeah, that's why I was like, ew, you dirty nigga. Let's see, I think this guy posted it. I was like, ooh, child, why is that the Fuzzy's right by me?
For the fact that you know that. Hell, he was the one using half a hand.
I'm telling you.
Walking around that little bitty dick.
Jacking off that little bitty dick.
Oh, that is crazy.
That is filthy. That is filthy.
Oh, go to the bathroom.
Go home.
But I'm saying, like, if you gotta do, like, just go somewhere where can't nobody else see you. Go. That's true. Go home, Roger.
What you gonna do? Like, go to the bathroom and nut on the bathroom floor?
But I'm saying, like, that's at least in the confines of yourself. Like, not where everybody can see you.
I mean, I would just prefer that you go home, go to your significant other's house.
Girl, I ain't got one. Walking around with that little bitty dick.
Girl, I was like, what a fucking weirdo. You ain't behind nobody's tent. Like,
Okay.
You didn't even pull over to like a discreet area. You literally just right in front of Fuzzy. It's just
That's disgusting.
yeah, man. So it's completely off topic from Jason Mitchell, but I'm just like, y'all niggas really gotta relax and y'all niggas really gotta chill. And now, Jason Mitchell, do you see that whatever you were doing, was it really worth it? Because nigga, you've literally thrown away your whole goddamn career. Now you really gonna have to go run a food truck.
Pretty much.
Nigga, you really gonna have to go work in some white people kitchen.
You really live in the hood.
You really finna go to your mama's house.
I hope you made wise investments.
I hope so too.
Because, I mean, you really gonna have to, I don't know if you can bounce back from this.
I don't know either.
I mean, I'm sure niggas love niggas. So I'm sure, like, if he...
Fam, for everybody to drop him like that, like...
Because they're not playing that shit.
They not with it.
They're not playing that shit. I wonder if he has a girlfriend.
They not with it.
You know how pissed I'd be if my nigga was on set, couldn't leave bitches alone?
I'd be like, nigga,
I'm right here.
You really walked away from a whole goddamn show?
Career.
Them niggas don't even be thinking about that shit, though.
At all.
They don't be thinking about it.
That
Because whenever that
should've
nigga
brought it
at my old job was doing that shit to me, I was like, do you know people get fired for this?
Shit like this.
Like, do you know that you're not supposed to do this, right? You know you're not supposed to come up behind me and whisper in my ear. You know you're not supposed to come up behind me and rub my shoulders.
I feel like a lot of them don't know that.
You know you're not supposed to come up behind me and rub on my butt. Like, you are not supposed to do stuff like that, sir.
I don't feel like they know that, though.
I mean, I feel like if they be doing the shit in secret, they got to know something.
You right about that.
Because the nigga not just going, hey, turn up, grab your titty. Nigga gonna wait until he's somewhere secluded with you and him, and he gonna try to rub up on you.
You right.
And you're not being sexually assaulted at work, sir. Like, what if the shoe had been on the other foot and Jerica was like, Brandon, pull out that dick.
Okay, give me them balls, nigga.
Brandon, pull that little bitty dick out.
You know what?
Nigga, you feel uncomfortable.
You know what I could see though? I could see him showing up like belligerently drunk and like just. Can you not? I could see him being drunk and be like,
that nigga got a belly on him.
That's what I'm saying. I could see him like being drunk somewhere and like grabbing ass and doing this inappropriate shit.
Hey, where the hoes at?
Okay, hey,
Bring damn bitches over here.
All them acting bitches.
Hey, Tiffany.
You want to be on a show?
Bitch, you fine.
How much
bitch.
you want? How much you want to be on a show? Suck my dick. Like, I see what I'm saying. Like, all right, like
It's big, huh?
Hey, you may lie. You want to tell the truth. It's all right.
Imagine I showed up to work and I'm like, y'all, I got the biggest booty in America.
Sound like Landon.
Yeah, it's big, huh?
Okay.
Stop looking.
Okay.
Turn your motherfucking eyes. Nigga, how much you think my job gonna take of that?
But even saying that is different than saying I got the biggest dick in this office. I don't know why, but that's just different. That's a lot different than saying my ball sack is bigger than this teeth. Like, it's just different. Saying I got the biggest booty in America, I was like, oh, this bitch stupid. This bitch.
Okay, what if I was like, I'm the baddest bitch in this motherfucking office? Everybody turn your motherfucking head. Girl, my job gonna call me into HR immediately and be like, Tana, look, you gonna go home for the rest of the day.
That still don't say that hard as my who nigga dick bigger than mine? Like, that just hit different.
You ain't lying.
It's a man. Just men can't say shit like that. Like,
Men can't say it. I'm
all
sorry.
right, it's 12 o'clock. Pull out your dicks. Who dick bigger than mine? None of y'all.
Girl, imagine I'm walking through the break room groping niggas. Imagine. Girl, they would send me home immediately.
Girl, my
They
press
wouldn't even let me
charges.
finish no season 1 or 2.
Girl, you definitely wouldn't have to finish out your shift.
Girl, what? You know what, Tana? You're gonna go home.
Okay.
Okay, leave your laptop. Matter of fact, leave your badge.
Okay, leave it all.
Leave it all. We'll call you.
Make sure you get what you need to get.
Girl.
Girl.
Like, y'all niggas really be walking around offices like groping on women,
For real.
doing unnecessary shit to women.
Walking behind,
Yes.
grabbing ass, all that
And
shit.
y'all niggas really think that like that shit is okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of these women be too scared to tell y'all niggas to stop
Yeah.
in like a stern voice.
Yeah. And they, stop.
Stop. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Not here. Like
Yeah.
niggas, like women be saying shit like that.
Hell yeah.
Now, if a woman was like, stop motherfucking sexually
Okay.
harassing me, I'm
Yeah.
going straight to HR.
Yeah.
That would hit different.
It sure would.
But y'all niggas don't want to listen. Lena over there, she tried to do damn classes.
Yeah, HR training and shit, and
And y'all
you
niggas,
still didn't want to act
you
right.
still didn't want to act right. So you deserve to get dropped.
Because we would have never known had somebody blew the whistle on Desperado and they fired your ass from that.
Girl, that's a fact.
Because poor little Jerica been saying like this nigga nasty.
For Jerica to ask for
Jer-
herself to be written off.
Jerica been like, stop. Jerica has been saying nicely, stop,
Don't
Jason,
do that.
calm down.
Don't do that. Stop. That's not right. That's
She
not
been saying it this whole
appropriate.
time.
That's not appropriate. And then for you to still be acting up and her fiance up there,
First of all,
why he ain't whoop his ass?
that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at my fiance a little different because if I tell,
But
listen,
he got a career too, and then he up at her
I don't
job.
care. I don't listen. Any nigga I'm with, if I told him like this,
So you
nigga-
want your nigga to come up there and act up? You want him to go to baby
yes
and pull the nigga pants down
behind me? Yes, you fucking right. I do. I'm not gonna marry no man.
I want him to go to baby behind me too, but not at my job.
The nigga acting up on the
Catch that
acting up
nigga
on-
outside.
The nigga acting up on his job.
Catch that nigga outside.
Nah, I couldn't be with no man who's sitting there. I'm telling you, this man harassing me. You come up there and don't say shit. You ain't even gonna check the nigga. How I'm gonna respect
Peach
you?
the bitch.
You show me your dick.
Oh, so his dick bigger than yours.
Like I don't think I can respect my man if he don't come up there. Listen, any niggas I talk to, they about that action. They not finna play no shit like that. I can't even say nigga say hot to me. What a nigga had, I'm gonna beat his ass. Like, hell no, are you fucking serious?
I mean, I've kind of felt some type of way too, but then I was like, well, you know what? I understand she was at work.
I don't care. Nigga,
And
I was
the
at
nigga probably didn't want to come up, and then that'll make him look bad. Cause what if he goes and whoops Jason Mitchell's ass, and then his agency drops him, Dear White People drops him, and everything else.
They not. Anybody finna drop you for protecting your woman.
But they don't. But we didn't know all these details. All we would have heard
We
was
would've found out.
Dear White People actor whoops Jason Mitchell ass.
I don't know what happened. Who is the guy? Who's that
I
fiance?
saw a picture of him. He's a light skinned guy.
Oh, he probably went with Jason Mitchell ass.
I ain't gonna lie. Jason Mitchell look like he can scrap a little bit.
Okay, he look like he can fight. He look like he fight women too.
You ain't lying. But Jason Mitchell look like he ain't gonna fight for long.
Hell no, not that good. He give you a good one too.
Yeah, they hit you a nice
if you can
two-piece.
duck those two,
You straight.
Then you got him because now the nigga tired.
For real. You can't do no
Need
more.
a break. Boy, I can stand
I mean,
it.
we're definitely not like making fun or making light
Definitely
of like
not.
sexual harassment and
Definitely not.
all that shit at work, because y'all niggas really, honestly and truthfully, y'all gotta chill. Y'all, matter of fact, don't even chill. Just stop.
That's it.
Just stop.
Cut it out.
I even told y'all about the incident that I had at Walmart a few weeks ago. I'm in Walmart, mind you.
Did you say it?
Did I say it on here?
Uh-huh.
No, I didn't say it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in Walmart a few weeks ago, and I was looking for a wreath hanger.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked this one girl, I was like, hey, where can I find a wreath hanger? Because I'm thinking, like, shit, it's not really wreath season.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where can I find one?
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, oh, you have to go check back there in, like, the home stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay. So I go back there. I find a little over-the-door hook or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so I'm walking off. And I hear somebody behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a Walmart employee.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, you need help finding something? I was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I like your big booty, and grabbed my ass.
That's disgusting.
Fool, when I tell you, my initial reaction was to drop that nigga. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You should have.
My initial reaction was to turn around and kick that nigga in the balls and hit that nigga with a nice little uppercut I done picked up in kickboxing.
Mm-hmm. You should have. This is so it's working.
I literally felt like hitting that nigga with a Superman punch. Like, I was just like, I felt so disrespected.
Yeah.
Because I was like, wow. Wow. And so I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, you know, if you had tried a white woman like that, there's a good chance she would have fucking called the police on you. And you would have known it. And so I don't feel like you would have tried a white woman like that. But you tried me as a black woman because you thought that I was just going to be like, stop. Stop. You tried me. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm finna find a manager. I go up to the front. I see this girl. She got a yellow vest on. I'm like, shit, your vest is not blue like everybody else's. I'm like, are you a manager? She's like, yes. I told her the situation. She's like, oh my God, are you serious? Now, this is where the manager put me in an uncomfortable spot because she was like, well, who was it? So I'm describing the man to her. And it was an African guy, right? This girl is like, well, was it so-and-so? Was it so-and-so? I'm like, ma'am, I don't know his name. I told you what he looked like. You the one that should know what who you got working in
today?
this bitch.
Yeah.
Like, it's 10 o'clock at night. You really don't have that many people running in and out of here. So you should have an idea of who I'm talking about. So she's like, well, can you walk with me? I'm walking with her. And she's like calling over her little headset these different African men over to us. And it's like, is this him? Is this him? And so I'm telling her, I'm like, I'm really not comfortable with you doing this. Like, I'm not comfortable with it. So she calls over like 3 African men. I'm like, none of them are him. So she was like, well, can you walk with me one more time? She's like, I think I have an idea of who you're talking about. We go to the garden section. The nigga that touched me was in the garden section. And so as soon as I see him, I immediately like hit a U-turn because I'm like, okay, he knows what he just did. He sees me with with the manager. So he already knows what's up. So I'm thinking to myself, like, and she's like, oh, I'm going to handle it. I'm going to handle it. I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to handle it means. I was like, but.
Now he knows that I told, like, he might handle me.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm like, well, what if this nigga meets me in the parking lot on some crazy shit? So I left what I came in there for and left. Just completely dipped.
I don't blame you.
Like, and so then whenever I called corporate the next day, the store manager calls me, oh my gosh, I am so sorry, blah, blah, blah. Please forgive us. I'm going to make sure I handle that, yada, yada, yada.
They still understand what handle means.
Thank you. And so then he was like, next time you're in the store, here's my personal phone number. Call me. And I told him, I said, sir, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not comfortable coming into your store anymore. I said, off the simple fact that you have said I'm going to handle it. And the lady from last night said she was going to handle it. I don't know exactly what handle means, whether that means a write-up, whether that means some sort of disciplinary action, or if it means you firing him. But I'm not finna come into your Walmart and find out.
Yeah.
Period. So now I have been driving like 5-6 extra miles to go to another Walmart.
Serious?
I refuse to go back there. I absolutely refuse. And I even told the manager, I was like, you know what? The simple fact that this man felt comfortable enough to do this to me lets me know that this might not be his first time doing it.
So that's all they said?
That's all they said.
You called corporate?
I called corporate.
And that's what corporate said.
And that's what corporate said. Corporate took down my note and sent it to the store manager. And the store manager called me that afternoon. And that's what the store manager said to me.
No one else been in contact with you again?
Nope. That's I was just like, I'm like, and you wonder, and then people wonder why women are like, I'm just not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Let me just ignore it.
Let me not.
Because what the fuck was accomplished from Walmart?
Yeah.
What was accomplished? I literally sat here and told you that one of your own employees harassed me while he was on your clock. Working. This nigga was supposed to have been in the fucking garden section, but he was too busy in houseware touching my booty.
Bruh.
And then for you to comment and say, I like your big booty. Like, and that's why I told, and oh my God, I don't give a fuck how many times you gasped. He did it. I can't believe he would, believe the shit.
Yeah, he did it.
Believe it. You think I'm making up shit? Like, you think I'm lying?
Yeah.
Girl, that's what I'm saying.
This is one right by your house.
The one literally right by my house. Like, it's not even a full mile away from me.
That's crazy.
I absolutely fucking refuse to go back in there.
I don't blame you.
And I said, because me thinking the way that I was thinking, I was like, honestly and truthfully, if I go back into that Walmart and I see him, I'm going to want to steal off on him. Okay, because clearly Walmart said that they were going to handle you.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
And you here.
And you here. So let me handle it.
Yeah.
Like, and I told the manager, I was like, you know what if I told somebody what he did to me, an uncle, a cousin, boyfriend, brother, whatever, and they came up to Walmart and whooped his ass.
Okay, or shot him.
Then who would have been wrong?
Yeah. Because y'all didn't handle it properly.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck him.
Or it went completely white woman and started wailing in the middle of the floor, started crying white tears and called for the police to come. And then they took the nigga. He was African. What if they deported him? Like,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I literally did the most sane way that I could think of to handle it. And I followed proper protocol according to what y'all are saying.
Yeah.
Because I told a manager. And what are y'all going to do about it?
You definitely should have whooped his ass, though.
Girl, I should have hit that nigga.
Expeditiously.
When I text y'all, I was like, I cannot believe that this shit just happened to me. Like, and I even told the manager, I was like, I've never had that kind of situation happen with someone who was shopping at Walmart, much less a fucking employee.
Yeah. That's sick.
A fucking
I
employee.
feel like he can come over and just touch you.
Girl.
But like you said, that ain't the first time.
It can't be.
Like,
It can't be. It can't be because I cannot imagine that a nigga like that would go straight for grabbing somebody's ass. It probably started off with him touching somebody's hair, shoulder, something, grazing up against
my
them.
thing is, like, who does that shit work for? Like, what was your reaction supposed to be?
What was I supposed to be touching again?
Ooh. Like, thank you. Like,
Nigga.
the fuck?
If you don't get your grandpa built ass up out of here.
So he was older?
Girl, he was an older man.
Oh, that's sick.
Yes, older African man. I like your big booty. Like, nigga, shut the fuck. Oh, girl.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm getting angry all over again. If it was up to me, I'd go burn that bitch down.
The Walmart.
Just throw the whole Walmart away. Start over. Honestly, get rid of everybody.
Oh, y'all can go.
All of y'all can go. Walmart, just go start fresh somewhere else.
For real.
Like, just go start fresh. But, yeah. Whew. But that's all I have in this week with the shits.
All right, well, let's head on over to let's argue a little
Let's
bit.
get it.
I don't have much.
Okay.
So first thing first, let's see. This lady, okay. Investigators are scrambling to determine how many parents may have lost jobs, custody of their children, and more after the owner of an Alabama blood laboratory was arrested for altering the results of drug and paternity tests.
Wow.
If the report said Ozark, Alabama, police officers charged 36-year-old Brandy Murrah with 2 counts of forgery after the authorities received evidence that someone had forged the result of 2 drug tests performed by A&J Lab Collections, who was owned by Murrah. Now, authorities say that the 2 cases might just be the tip of the iceberg, alleging that multiple drug screens may have been changed by Murrah, who, despite all appearances to the contrary, it's only 36. She looked like she's 56.
Of course.
She had a contract with Dale County Department of Human Resources Dependency Court to perform drug and paternity tests on individuals involved in custody cases, but was not involved in criminal cases. The lab company was paid by the individual or reimbursed by DHR if the testees could not afford it. While it sounds like a routine case, it highlights the immunity and scrutiny that privileges applies. In 2013, Mora was arrested and subsequently pled guilty to 5 counts of credit card fraud. She was sentenced to 3-year probation, and yet somehow the woman who was actually convicted of fraud was allowed to handle sensitive screenings that determine the future of entire families.
Girl, what are the odds?
The investigation was prompted after someone's drug screening turned up positive. The person called the physician who signed the paperwork, and the doctor replied that she did not recall signing the drug test for A&J Lab Collections or Mora. The Ozark Police Department are now sifting through dozens of tests that Mora's company completed each month to see how many may have been altered.
Wow. Y'all just be hiring anybody.
What is her company? But y'all just be giving contracts to anybody.
I'm telling you.
They just about a lot. But I'm just like, bruh, like, I can only imagine you go in for like a drug test for like a job or determining paternity and you saying like that.
Girl, God forbid.
And you know, nigga, you tell a nigga that, like, you tell this, you're not the father. Oh, you ain't gonna ever see that nigga again.
Ever. You'll never find him.
Hell no.
Even you tell him, like, look, it came out, the woman was altering.
Yeah. I don't want to hear it.
Nah, fam.
Daddy said it wasn't my baby.
Yeah, she said it wasn't mine. So go find that nigga baby.
Okay, go find a real
daddy.
daddy. Go find a real daddy. I hate niggas.
Real quick, look at Meg's outfit.
I was gonna show you that. She looked like a doll, but not like a Barbie.
A Bratz.
Not even that. Like, you know, the dollar store dolls.
Girl, shut up.
Their little outfits and stuff.
Girl.
I still love it. I love all the cheap, ratchet raunchiness. Can't even lie. So, an Alabama woman incarcerated for 17 months don't know how she ended up pregnant. Days away from giving birth, this is Alabama again. Alabama woman sitting in jail for more than 17 months claims to have no recollection of having sex, leaving her searching for answers as to how she wound up impregnated. It reports that 26-year-old LaTony Daniel was arrested and charged with capital murder in connection with the death of Thomas Chandler in Goodwill, Alabama. Authorities claim that Daniel was the getaway driver and her boyfriend, what the hell? Oh, last name was Daniel. His name was LaDaniel. Tuck allegedly robbed and killed Chandler, 87. She was denied bail in spite of having no prior felony convictions and being honorably discharged from the National Guard. The civil attorney told a reporter that Daniel is not allowed to receive visitors and is only allowed to communicate with friends and family through letters and phone calls. In Alabama, it is illegal, even with consent, for anyone to have sex with an inmate. Daniel, with her attorney, insists that she does not recall having sex with anyone. So how did she end up pregnant? We believe she was assaulted and raped inside of jail.
I believe it.
She has no memory of any sexual contact whatsoever. She's reported she's a rape victim and no one is investigating.
I believe her.
After it was confirmed she was pregnant, her attorney said that she was transferred to a jail in a neighboring county. She's also prescribed an anti-seizure medication that makes her sleep for long periods of time and hypothesized that she could have been raped while under the influence of the medication. She's never had any seizures before she went to jail. Daniel has asked that officials investigate how she became pregnant and also is requesting that a judge set bail so she can afford pre- and postnatal care. That's crazy.
This is nothing that a DNA test can't find out. Because even if it was that she was having a little rendezvous with somebody that worked there, that's still illegal.
Still illegal.
If he
Can't
raped
consent. So it's considered rape. I don't know what they charge someone with if they have sex with the inmate, but they can't consent legally. So, bruh, that's crazy.
That is really fucking sick. Like, I honestly and truthfully hope that it's like a thing where she was just like her and a guard had a little thing going on versus it being him coming in there while she sleep and
on these medication and like
climbing
her.
on top of her and shit. That's really fucking sick. But either way, nigga, you have to pay.
For real. And the fact that she might not even know who the child father is, what the baby look like.
Girl.
Her baby boy is doing they said late May, so today. But I'm just like, this is crazy.
Imagine having a baby for a nigga. Oh gosh. Oh my god.
You don't even
know which nigga it is.
And she been locked up 17 months.
Girl. And she ain't 17 months pregnant.
Hell no. Alabama, y'all fucked up.
Still, Jesus.
I don't know if you saw Tech Nine's death reportedly ruled a suicide by coroner.
Oh yeah, they said that he had some. He was facing some like inappropriate Something with children charges.
So it looks like it was an overdose over Benadryl.
Damn.
Wow. Yes. So just days before he was scheduled to appear in court for a child pornography case. Sound like the nigga did it and he was guilty. Fuck him. Never mind.
Girl.
All right. I know we ain't supposed to be ill of the dead, but anybody gonna kill himself if it ain't true. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You're guilty.
Okay. She know he guilty.
What was that one? I saw a meme earlier. It was like, when you get to heaven and take off your coat and God is like, what you about to do?
Okay. Okay. Put your coat back on, nigga. Yeah, you had an appointment somewhere else. Hell no. Oh, yeah. What was it? And somebody was like, what if you got to experience heaven for a little bit and it was like, God was like, okay, now it's your turn to go back for all the bad you did.
Girl, that was Ashley that had said
Yeah,
that.
like, ooh, I don't even think about no shit like
Hell
that.
no.
Let me do hell first.
Let me get my hell over
Let me
with.
get hell over with first.
What if you get to have it, guys? Like, you want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the bad news. What's the bad news, God?
The bad news is you got to go to hell.
For how long?
The good news is you only got to spend 36 years down there.
Whoa! And the rest of the time I get to be in heaven?
And after that, you come back up here.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That ain't nothing. All right. Light work.
Girl, shut up.
36 years.
Girl.
I don't think I did 36 years worth of bad stuff. Where is the grievance? Can I contest this?
Girl, can I file an appeal?
Okay. That's what I was looking for, a final appeal to God.
Michael.
Okay.
Michael the Archangel.
ain't that Satan?
No, I didn't think Michael was Satan. Is he?
I think so.
For real?
Ain't that what an archangel is?
I thought there was more than one. And like Satan was one of the archangels, but he was the archangel of music.
I think that's Satan, fool.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't remember that part.
Hold on.
I've only known Satan and Lucifer.
Yeah. I don't know. Let me not start. You know, my faith a little shaky. I don't know.
Faith hit different these days.
You said what?
Faith hit different these days.
Like Wi-Fi.
Girl, shut up.
Okay, so just 4,000 steps a day tied to women living longer. How many steps a day do you think?
I usually get in like 7,000
Oh, that's really good.
on my watch.
Oh, that's really
I
good.
usually do like 7.
So we've all heard the advice to take 10,000 steps a day, but is that precise number really necessary to reap health benefits? The optimal number may be much less dependent on your age. Women whose step counts reach 4,400 a day has a 41% lower rate of death than women who took 1,700 fewer steps a day. That's a very modest number of steps. Almost anyone can do that. She added that an interest in step counts led to her search for the origins of the often quoted 10,000 steps for better health. The earliest mention was dated back to 1965, like by a Japanese company that made pedometers. Go figure. They're called that number was less based on science and on marketing purposes. The average number of steps taken by American adults is between 4,000 and 5,000 per day. Yet past research had relied on self-reporting. Nowadays, with wearable devices, they're able to get more precise numbers. So they collected data from 17,000 women, and average of 72 for 7 days, who were on their hip, which is the preferable method. Next, the research tracked the women for 4 years or longer. During this time, 504 women died. 504. The analysts of the data showed that of these deaths, 275 of the group averaged at least 2,700 steps a day. This low activity group proved to be the highest risk of death, the study showed. Compared to this group, the women who averaged 440 steps a day had a 41% lower risk of death. So making sure you get your steps in.
Yeah, just get up, walk. That's what I like about my Apple Watch, especially because it'll tell me whether or not I've walked in the last hour.
Yeah. I need to get mine. So I'm in a real weird space with my Apple Watch. Because one, I don't usually wear watches, but now that I had one, I started wearing it. And I cracked the screen. So I went to go get it fixed. And they were saying the cost of it is going to be almost the cost of a new watch.
Just buy a new watch. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Get on OfferUp.
And get a watch?
Yeah, they're cheap on there. I mean, people are literally selling them for dirt cheap. Like $100.
I wonder if I can sell my one that's broken.
Yeah, you could probably sell it on there for some parts or something. I'm surprised one of these other places won't buy it from you for parts.
But I mean, every place I've gone to has been $140, $150. I could just buy a whole new one.
I would just buy a new watch.
I might.
No,
Let me
but
see
I
how many
mean,
steps I've taken today. I've taken 3,300 steps. Well, it's not bad for somebody who been in a car most of the day.
that ain't bad at all. Let me check mine and see. 'Cause I had my
This is
watch on
probably a lot higher
earlier.
than mine, which I'm surprised mine was that high. But it may have been higher actually, because I ain't been having my phone on me the whole time, which is I don't know why I can really count on that.
I still don't really understand how
it?
it checks it on your phone.
I guess about like your distance or whatever. I don't know.
7,894 steps.
Damn. Work.
Slight work.
So both Alabama and Louisiana are about to pass heartbeat abortion bills.
It's an attack on women going on, y'all.
Very much so. We talked about that last week, so I'm not gonna get into too much. But I just want y'all to really stay focused about what's going on out here, and you sipping crack if you think Texas ain't trying to come up with something on their own self or anything like that. So just be very vigilant out here with what you see and what you hear. Excuse me.
For real.
Uber starting to ban riders with low ratings. Which to a nigga don't mean shit. They're just gonna use somebody else's Uber account.
That's a fact. Have somebody else order the Uber.
It said Ubers will start deactivating riders with a history of low ratings, just as it does for drivers. The change will affect passengers in the U.S. and Canada, where riders will have to opt in the ride-hailing app's community guidelines or lose access to the service. While drivers rated at 4.6 or lower are at risk for deactivation, Uber declined to share what's a rider's absolute minimum rating could be before they were given the boot.
Oh yeah, they like we gonna make sure y'all don't try to stay above.
Okay,
that
just to not be kicked
to have
off.
just enough.
Can you see your Uber rating?
I think you can. You just can't see any like comments or anything, but it'll show.
Oh,
Let me see. Well, I have Lyft on my phone. I don't fuck with Uber.
I haven't, but it's been a while since I've taken Uber. Honestly,
Let me see.
like where do you see? Let me look at my profile.
I feel like I've seen it before.
I don't see that on mine. But I purposely don't have a picture on mine either.
Oh, you don't? Well, that's smart.
I wish I didn't have a picture on my Airbnb, because they was accused of doing some racist shit like a decline and stuff
Oh
too.
hell yeah.
Which I've had when we went down to Essence. Like we just kept getting declined for shit. I couldn't understand why.
I've kind of been a little nervous about Airbnb ever since I watched that movie 13 Cameras on Netflix. Yeah, made me a little nervous.
Oh, I don't care. You see all this. What you looking for?
Nah, he was like watching them and killing them, but he
shit.
he had like a fake picture on there that showed like the Airbnb owner. It was like this like really cute little white girl, but it was really this like really weird old man.
Hell no.
I feel like I've seen it before, like my my score with them, but I guess I can't find it now.
So last but not least, also, if you've been hearing that every flush in an uncovered toilet sends fecal matter flying into the air.
So gross.
A phenomenon called as toilet plumes. I don't understand. This is why I be like so mad when people bring food into the bathroom.
Me fucking too.
Like,
Or
this
when
is
women put their
gross.
purse on the ground.
It's nasty as shit. That makes hand washing in shared restrooms particularly important, especially in hospitals where germs mingle among weakened immune systems. And if hospitals can't halt the plume, the next best thing may be to ditch high-powered hand dryers. Bathroom jet dryers can host 5 times more bacteria on their floors than those employing paper towels, a recent study found. And I usually hate using it. Like, I hate when bathrooms only have that option. Because I like using paper towel drying my shit.
Me too.
Because nobody really stays until their hands are dry in a hand dryer anyway. So I feel like your wet hand touching this doorknob, that's nasty.
That's what I really need the napkin for, to open up the damn door.
Yeah, and I love the bathroom. So Buc-ee's has the one where you can use your like legs to open your foot to open the door. I just
So what if you got on sandals?
You still use your foot. It like you press down, like you put your foot on there and open the door.
I've seen the one that has like it's like a
like a stand or
yeah,
like
you have to like actually put your foot underneath it and lift up and push back or
I do
pull
that
back.
too. Like I hate this. I hate touching stuff in the bathroom. I hate if there's nothing on there, touching the doorknob and it's wet.
Girl, I won't even touch it.
I'm ready to cut my whole hand off.
I will take my shirt and grab the door.
For sure. So when a lot of people use air dryers, the microbes get blown off and spread around the toilet room. It affects in effect, the dryer creates an aerosol that contaminates the toilet room, including the dryer itself and potentially the sink, floor, and other surfaces, depending on the dryer's design and where it's situated. The problem stems from poor hand washing, which fails to remove microbes from a person's hand. But whereas hand dryers can blow any excess germs about, paper towels can simply absorb them and, if disposed properly, reduce contamination risk. The study involved restrooms at 3 hospitals in England, France, and Italy, which alternated between offering either paper towels or jet dryers. Each day, researchers measured the bacteria levels of the air, surface, and floor, paying special attention to bacteria behind serious infections. The short of it, bacteria hosting jet dryers contain noticeably more germs than relying on paper towels. Like I said, I don't really too much care for the dryers anyway, just because, one, they loud. I don't like loud stuff like that. They just laugh for no reason.
They really are. Honestly.
2, they don't ever really, like, you just got to stand there so long to dry your hand. So.
It just don't feel, I don't know.
It don't feel really
like
clean.
You said, you got to stand there. It just don't feel clean.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So that's it for with the shits. Let's argue.
Bruh. We're almost 90 episodes in, fam.
I know.
Get some goddamn order around here.
I get them confused. I don't know why.
But you looking right at me like, I'm going to guess the right one. I'm going to guess the right one. No, I'm not.
Well, I'm going to get it by episode 100.
I hope before then.
That's why I don't even be saying it, let you say it. Because I don't know why. Same thing I do with my left and right hand.
Girl, there's no reason why you should not know the difference between left and right.
It's not that I know. It just takes me a little while.
Why?
Because I have to think about it.
You know you're left-handed.
But I have to think about it. I have to think about, like...
What are you thinking about? Which hand do I write with?
No, I just have to, like... Because, a lot of times I'll say, like, turn right, and I really mean left.
I know. You talking about turn right, left hand up, pointed. I'm like, what do you mean, turn right, or do you mean turn left?
That's one of my things. I don't know why.
Fam, well, make that your goal for 2019 to figure that out.
I think I have an issue between 2 things. Like, if it's 2 different things, like, I don't know why my brain, like, I don't know.
I don't know either. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I don't understand why you don't know the difference between left and right and you're left-handed.
I do know the difference between left and right. I just have to process it.
But what are you processing?
Like, making sure I'm going the right way.
Have you ever said you're right-handed?
No.
Okay, you know you're left.
I know that I'm left-handed, but the direction.
So that's your left hand.
But still.
Directions ain't saying turn west, turn north. Okay, if it said that, then I would be like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Turn left and turn right?
I get it, but when you say turn, like, it just, I have to think about it. I don't know why I have to think about turn left.
I think you're making it harder than it need to be.
It is. It's like I can't understand which segment I do. It's harder than it has to be. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. Goddamn me. Goddamn. All right. So we do have a hear you this week.
Oh, okay. Let's get it.
I think. Oh, shit.
It went right.
Shut up. All right, now. You do too much. Is my boyfriend too secretive? I've been dating a guy for 7 months and head over heels in love. Very early on in our relationship, he mentioned he had a fiance who died unexpectedly after being with him for 4 years. He did not answer my questions about the dead fiance because he said it was too painful he said it would be too painful for me. He's secretive about everything. He has a number of aliases, won't share his email address, phone numbers, etc., and has no close family or friends. And now there are 4 years of his life that I can't ask any questions about. My family and friends think I'm going to wind up in a body bag.
Whoa!
But I think his fiance's death was so painful he can't talk about it because he doesn't have closure. I suggested he see a therapist, but he says it's not an option. Should I forget it or give the guy more time and see if he'll open up?
Girl, leave.
Okay, this nigga sound like he on a mission.
That nigga sound like he's hiding some real shit that he don't want you to know about. And the moment you find out about it, he got to kill you.
Like a body.
Girl.
Or the body's buried.
Girl.
Or the fact that he did
on the run.
Or the fact that they still looking for the like. He has aliases?
No, that doesn't make any sense. There's no reason that a nigga should have different aliases.
I'm kind of wary of niggas who don't have family and friends anyway.
Girl, because it'd be like, Where you came from?
Yeah, you just didn't pop up, did you?
Yeah,
You didn't show up a 30-year-old man.
Love doing that whole like, well, you know, I just like, you know, keeping my personal life private. Nah, fam, there's a difference between keeping your personal life private and not letting nobody know who your family is.
Yeah, because then that's when you gonna know the real shit.
Hell yeah.
And find out a nigga ain't got it all and crazy. And all that
Okay, you
stuff.
go to his mama house. She like, run,
Go away.
get out.
Okay, leave him alone.
He ain't shit.
He crazy.
He killed the last one.
I ain't seen Teresa. She never said bye. She was always so sweet.
Girl, I'm telling you, remind me of that TV show You, where he was doing all that weird shit, and she thought he was just the perfect guy. And really, that nigga was a killer.
I ain't finished watching it.
Oh, girl, he
I
killed
can't
her.
get into it. You know, I'm so much careful.
He killed her.
Oh, wait, the one where he was killing all the people behind her? Mm-hmm. He killed her?
He killed her. Because she started catching on to what he was doing. Because she went into his bathroom and found a box, spoiler alert, found a box full of like little knickknacks that he had like took from the people he killed.
Wait, the one who was the book dude. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, he killed her.
He killed her, and then she was writing a book
About him.
Yeah, or she was writing a book about something, and he published it after she died.
So there's no more of that
he
show
claimed
then.
no, there's a season 2 because his girlfriend that we all thought that he had killed popped up at the end, but he framed because the girl was sleeping with her therapist. He framed the therapist and like put her body on his property. And then like acted like this like really hurt boyfriend who found his girlfriend's memoirs and like published her last book. But he killed her. Like she found, remember that dude Benji she was dating? I think his name was Benji. Mm-hmm. She found his like fingernails and she found his cell phone. She found
because his cell phone, like she kept calling it.
Yeah, she found his cell phone. Like she found a bunch of shit and like and he locked her in that room in the basement.
Oh hell.
And there was a key inside of it the whole time. So she finally was able to get him inside of it. And she starts running and locks him in it. And then she starts running up the stairs because he locked the door at the top of the stairs. And she's like banging. You remember the little boy whose mom was getting abused? She was banging and the little boy opened up the door. She was like, please help me. And that little boy shut the door back. And she turned around and he was right there. And he was like, rule number 1, always keep a spare key in there.
Bruh.
Girl, yeah, he killed her. So that's why I said that nigga sounds weird, and that nigga sounds like something. The more you're gonna be real curious, and curiosity killed the cat.
Curiosity killed a fiance. You better watch out, bitch.
Curiosity killed the woman. Whatever.
Ooh.
So yeah, be careful.
The fact that he said it'll hurt you, I don't know her. How's it gonna hurt me?
Girl, nah, be careful with that shit. Fuck that.
You know, I had a man once tell me that his girlfriend died while they were having sex. I was like, oh,
I remember you told me that.
I'm good on you then.
For real good.
You ain't finna kill me.
Danger dick.
Hell no.
I got the deadliest dick in America.
Okay. Okay, and you know the nigga love saying that.
Girl, fuck
She
out
died
of
while
here.
having sex. I was like, all right, nigga. You ain't, but you ain't tell nobody she died because she had a weak heart and y'all didn't know it.
Okay.
You must seem like you did something.
Yeah, nigga, fuck out of here.
All right, nigga. So I hope that advice. I mean, the advice is to leave that nigga alone. He's
I agree.
like, is he CIA? Like, is he on protection? Like, what is it? Either way, he ain't telling you.
He sound like he on some other shit.
That you don't need to be a part of. And the matter of fact, the less you know, the better.
Honestly, you should probably just leave.
Hell yeah. Bye, Lance.
For real, just leave. Just be like, you know what?
This isn't working.
It's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Hell no.
You know, and we're just on different paths. Some shit.
And nigga said therapy's not an option. That's another red flag.
Hell yeah, because a therapist gonna read straight through his bullshit.
Okay. Be like, okay.
She'll be like,
No, she
let me talk to you afterwards.
Okay. She don't call the police.
Okay.
And let them know something.
I know I have a confidentiality agreement, but
Yeah.
this nigga fucking crazy.
Well, no, they can breach the confidentiality if it's like
You're a harm to yourself or others.
Yeah, exactly. So fuck that.
Hell yeah, call the police on that nigga.
All right.
Good luck. Stay up and be safe.
Can I stay up?
Shit, this world crazy, fam.
For real.
You got people setting themselves on fire and shit, man. Be careful. out
Definitely didn't get a check. I didn't. So, do you want to talk about that? Because I really didn't know. I just know a man set himself on fire in front of the White House.
I just don't understand why the fuck he did it when all you did was cause medical bills for yourself.
Oh, he didn't die.
No, they say he got life-threatening injuries, though.
And he even
They
have
put
a
him
charge.
out. Yeah.
Put him out.
So they finna take your crispy ass to jail.
Your crispy Yo, crispity crunchity.
That's exactly where they about to take your ass. Straight to jail. Once you heal, you gonna get skin graft, whatever. And they gonna take your sore, swollen, burnt up ass to jail. What was the point? Set a car on fire.
Don't put yourself.
Why would you set yourself on fire?
Unless you had a plan to finish it.
Hell yeah, start a fire.
No, I mean, if you're gonna burn yourself, make sure you burn. Yeah, like that's the only way a protest like that is really effective. You trying to be a martyr.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that is so weird. Like, why would you do that?
And then probably was yelling to be put out.
Girl, yes. Then they brought out the extinguisher and they took his ass to the hospital. I'm pretty sure he handcuffed to a bed right now.
With a guard out front and a guard out back.
Hell yeah. Like, stupid ass. People are weird.
Very,
People are so weird. Like, I look at this country sometimes and I just be like, man, people in this country will literally do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything.
Fucking weirdos.
I really think we need, like, all that weird shit, we just need to stop giving it press.
I mean, that's true. Did you see that it was in Keys and the auntie was like, what kind of mother would post this to her 14-year-old? Did you see that?
Sounds vaguely familiar. What'd she post?
So the mom was like, hey, baby, do you have any money? And the girl's like, no, I don't have any money. Auntie didn't give me any. And she's like, if I have anything, I have like $20. She's like, $20, that ain't nothing. And she's like,
but you begging.
Listen, she's like, $20 ain't nothing. She's like, I need some help. And she's like, so you ain't gonna help me out or do nothing for me? And she's like, Mom, that's all I have. And she's like, well, baby, God gave you body parts to use.
Oh,
you see
yes, I did see that. Well, you go sell your old wrinkled up pussy.
Girl, nobody want it. She only gonna get $20.
You
for
a whole goddamn porn category out there. You better go get to work.
But my thing is like, saying stuff like that, I'm just like, first of all, why would the auntie post that? And is that true? Because you know people be doing weird shit, making shit up.
I wouldn't put it past nobody, honestly, to
People
be
just
like, you know,
strange.
You know, well, God gave you. You shouldn't be broke with a pussy and all that. People really be thinking shit like that, bro.
That's horrible.
People really be thinking like, well, you know, if all else fails, I'm just gonna go sell your body.
And I hate when people say like, there's no way a woman should ever be broke and she got a pussy. I'm just like, it is if I ain't selling it. What the fuck?
Hello. I'm like, you know, nothing against the women who go into sex work. If that's your thing, do it. I
you.
mean, I'm not mad at it. Just be safe or whatever.
Real.
But that ain't for everybody.
Hell no. And the fact that,
and I know plenty of moms who would much rather, like, before they get to the point of selling pussy, they going to go scrub floors at McDonald's.
yeah, do something.
They're going to go pick up trash at Dairy Queen, whatever. Sell oranges, plasma. Like,
the plasma center faithfully every 2 days.
There's other options out here that stripping ain't everybody plan B.
Yeah.
Like prostituting ain't everybody plan B.
Yeah.
Like the other people that's more like plan F, G, you know?
Yeah. And others farther on down.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
No.
that's sad for a mama to tell her to go like $20. Shut your begging ass up.
For real. Just
How you gonna say something like that? And then you have the nerve to say that $20 is nothing. You don't have nothing.
Okay.
You have
At all.
nothing.
You better take whatever anybody can give you.
I'm telling you, you better take it in silence.
Girl, if that was my sister, I'd beat her ass
I would too.
and call the cops
I would too.
and take whatever child she had. Like, you would never see this baby again,
Ever.
bitch.
Like, what? You better go. It's options out here, fam.
For real.
It's options out here.
All right. Well, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, want to feature your product on Hear You Podcast, hit us up at hearyoupodcast@gmail.com. Y'all can find me at @_breezy, BREEZY. Where can they find you at?
You guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Tana Taught You. That's TANNAH Taught You. Yeah, this is another 2-hour episode, bro.
For real?
Yeah, man.
I can see it. We got some really exciting news coming up for you guys. So just
Be patient.
for real. I know we say that every weekend. I was like, damn, what's the news? What's the thing? But we're trying to figure this shit out.
Hell yeah. That's a
When we
fact.
figure it out, we'll let you know.
You'll be the first to know.
Okay, for real. But let me not say we plan on some nice things going on.
You'll be the first to know.
There you
know,
go.
I'm not really one to announce shit. So, you know, I just, whenever we ready, we ready.
Just gonna say it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just excited. I want to say something, but I know we just gotta.
Figure things out.
Yeah. Okay.
But you ready to go ahead and get up out of here?
Let's go.
As always, shout out to everybody. We had fun. And we will talk to you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.